Hey y'all, it's your girl, the Authentic Empress, and it's pretty cool because our reading today got started at 1:11. I really need to get this better. I think this shit is too bright. Okay, that's gonna have to work. Anyway, you guys, so today the moon is in Capricorn, so in waxing gibbous. I had got a number message for us, which was 1404. So the cool thing about the number message, as well as the current moon placement right now being in waxing gibbous, is that it's talking about change, and it's talking about our challenges. Talking about us having challenges regarding our passions or our projects or whatever it is we're creating or what we're working, the web that we're weaving for ourselves when it comes to the life we desire. Okay, so I want to go ahead and start by just pulling some cards from the Starseed Oracle, and then I'll tell you guys this message I got. So we got Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. So another thing to you guys is, as always, like as we progress in God, we deepen in our wisdom and our intelligence, right? Especially when it comes to cosmological intelligence. For example, you guys are going to be finding out that each state, I think it's each country has a zodiac sign, has a ruling zodiac sign. Like, for example, I was doing a little research, and I'll share that with you guys, because I have this Hebrew astrology book, and I don't know, like I was just divinely led, like, cause I like when I have like ancient text books, I kind of jump all over the place. Like, I'm spiritually guided to pages, and I go from there and I get messages. But anyway, so I was reading about these different countries and its ruling zodiac sign. Like, for example, I think it said that China is ruled by Cancer. Okay, so I got knocked off my live. I guess because I guess that was the secret, or that was supposed to be secretive, or the 80% does not know this kind of information. But anyway, it said that China was ruled by Cancer. When I was doing some research with the U.S., it says that the U.S. was born during Cancer season, so they consider the U.S. ruling sun sign is Cancer, and its moon sign is Aquarius. However, it has like square square placements that reflects why we are in the condition that we're in America, and why Americans have this overall like attitude and approach and conduct, right? So it has something to do with the Sag energy and the Gemini energy. And that is because the Sag energy is half man, half beast, and the Gemini energy is two twins, well, a set of twins. So something about the conflictions of these energies playing out or reflecting in the U.S., like through the people, the government. Like, for example, England is ruled by Aries, Ireland is ruled by Taurus, Scotland is ruled by Cancer as well. What was that? Persia was ruled by, I believe, Gemini. So that's just giving you different examples. But I want to find this passage about. Oh, that's why, because it's not here. It's not here. It's over here. Okay, boom, star signs. Both Sagittarius and Gemini are mutable. Okay, let me read y'all this real quick. Okay. Position astrologer who suggests that America has the Sagittarius rising, and the other comes from 20th century astrologer who suggests a Gemini rising for our great country. Okay, so this is just talking about two astrologers having like just their two different like what the hell is that? Perceptions of what could be America's rightful rising sign. Like, for example, you know how there's Vedic astrology, there's different kinds of astrology where, for example, your sun sign could be Taurus in Western astrology, but in Vedic astrology, your sun sign can be Aries. So it's kind of like that thing, that type of thing. So you're influenced by both energies. So, boom. While the sun sign rules personality and ego, the rising shows how people view the person or country in question. So the rising represents how people view America or how people view these countries. So every country has a rising and a natal chart, just like we have natal charts, right? Because we're reflections of nature. Okay? It's kind of like how trees have fingerprints, we have fingerprints, and the patterns are similar. And we'll find that like in other forms, like placenta, you know, different things like that. Both Sagittarius and Gemini are mutable signs, meaning they arrive at the end of the season. Mutable signs symbolize flexibility and communication. It's hard to pin down a mutable sign. They're always on the move. They can sometimes be flaky. They're often pranksters and they're information fiends. These two mutable signs are double bodied. Sag is half man, half beast, while Gemini is a pair of twins. With either chart, America is perceived as two-faced or somehow contradictory. Part progressive, hardworking, and generous. Part arrogant, racist, and of course behind on women's health, which is a shame since Cancer symbolizes the mother archetype. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking interesting because I personally been receiving messages from nature, from my spirit guides, and from the Most High regarding the condition of how we care for the water and for earth, and how I don't know how other countries are, but I can speak from my experience being in America that when it comes to littering, like there's a lot of people who are extremely careless, like extremely careless with littering on earth, polluting the waters, whatever the case may be, even polluting the goddamn air, right? So what I talked about in that video was how these elements represent certain like energies, like how they represent masculine energies or they represent feminine energies, you know, that type of shit, right? So if water and earth represents feminine energy, air and fire represents masculine energy, if you're polluting the water and the earth, wouldn't your energy get polluted as well if you're a reflection of nature? So what sense does it make to take horrible care of your environment, which is a reflection of you and it affects you directly, right? Depending on its current condition. What sense does it make to pollute the fucking water, to pollute the damn earth, and then you look around and you see how people treat one another, how people treat their mothers, how they treat their own selves, their own emotions, how they repress them, they suppress them. There's so many manifestations of like the negative effects of our irresponsibility when it comes to preservation, or preserving ourselves and preserving our land, right? So that's what I was getting. So if the U.S. is ruled by Cancer, it makes sense why there's so much of that happens in the U.S., right? So, child of the cosmos. Another thing too that I found out was about the age of Taurus. So everybody knows, because you know the information, you know, the scholars or whatever, the chosen, we've been passing it around, we've been talking about it, you know, yada yada yada. So everybody knows like that we're in the age of Aquarius. We're currently in the age of Aquarius, right? We got activated earth. Activated earth. Power places, lead lines, and trust where you're led. Wow, this is major confirmation. So I want y'all to remember these stones here because it's going to come back up in this reading. Anyway, so a few days ago, Spirit had me, like, I don't know, like, why my soul just questioned, what about the other ages? Because I was reflecting on where I was at before, basically being where I am now spiritually, like, in my consciousness and this, that, and the third. I was reflecting about my upbringing, like, with religion and Christianity, and, like, where I was, like, spiritually, psychically then. It's not that I still wasn't, like, spiritually in tune and connected to the Most High and the second, third, but it wasn't as, like, progressed and advanced as it is now, right? Because of all the illusions. Because why? We was in the age of Pisces, right? So I'm just going back, or they're just kind of like pulling up archives of information, like files or whatever, and just putting it on the table, like in my mind's eye. And there was like, okay, boom, you're in the age of Aquarius. Before the age of Aquarius, we was in the age of Pisces. What does Pisces represent? Pisces is ruled by Neptune. What does Neptune consist of? Illusions, veils, all of that shit, right? So there was so many illusions on spirituality, so many illusions on our journey, and the whole purpose, the whole soul's purpose. Like, what is the purpose of the soul existence and living? What are we here for? What should we be, striving for, obtaining? What is it all about, right? So most people in the age of Pisces, they had something they have something good enough to keep them going, like to give them some type of like vision of what the kind of things that they want to do or whatever, even if they were just caught up in distractions. So most people was caught up in distractions and being pulled and puppeted by illusions, right? Illusions and delusion and all these different type of things. So boom, that's the age of Pisces. So I'm like, okay, so what was before the age of Pisces? So I googled it. I googled the age of Taurus. I don't know if Spirit had me Google directly when was the age of Taurus, or just the ages before, like just the different ages, right? But anyway, I came across this article that had a whole chart of every age that we've experienced or whatever, like, or like a chronological timeline of each age, right? Each age of time. And so before the age of Pisces, we was in the age of Taurus. Age of Taurus was talking about, like, I think the Bronze Age. This is where we built a lot of our structures and, and the farming, agriculture. I think agriculture was like really started and progressed and expanded in the age of Taurus, right? So let me pull this up really quick. Because I had this on my phone. I got it on a tab on my phone because I was looking at this days ago and I kind of just made a note in my mind. So boom. Astrological age. So you guys probably not gonna be able to see this on my screen, but this is what this looks like. Alright, so it has the age here, and then it has like the time frame specifically. So it'll say yada 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 BC, or either like before Christ or after Christ, or whatever the case may be. So BC and AD, and it tells you the exact, like, it tells you an approximate time frame or year time frame, right, or when these ages were existent, right? So this is also reflective of some of our past lives, or some of us have experienced these different ages in one of our past lives or some of our past lives, right? So boom, we got 15,150 BC was the age of Libra, which was the Lascaux cave paintings, settlement of the Americas. So y'all know it was times before this, but this is just what they have like documented or recorded, right? So they began it at the age of Libra. So after the age of Libra, we went into age of Virgo. The age of Virgo was 13,000 BC. And this was the end of the last glacial maximum and beginnings of the Neolithic, for whoever knows that. And then we moved from the age of Virgo to the age of Leo, which was 10,750 BC. And this is the earliest urbanization that they have recorded. And then from Leo, we moved into the age of Cancer, which was 8,600 BC. And this says this was the beginning of the Chalcolithic. And so I'm assuming that has something to do with Catholic religion as well. So then we got the age of Gemini. Right after Cancer, we moved into age of Gemini, which was 6,450 BC. This was the invention of writing, so they say, and increased trade, or when they began to increase trade. I feel like this could have just been the expansion of writing amongst like the general public, because remember that scribetry or scribe, you know, in like more ancient civilization times, scribetry was something that was just associated with like certain people. It was like a skill, like a special skill set, or like a special craft or gift or something like that. They have certain appointed like apostles and stuff like that who did like, you know, the writings, the hieroglyphs, you know, this, that, and the third. So it wasn't something that was like super broad amongst like all the people of the general public. Whether the comprehension was, or the understanding and reading and this, that, and the third, that's different, right? Because of the language. Language is something that's going to be spoken amongst the whole population in general. But just because everybody can understand, comprehend, and speak a language, don't mean everybody has the same talent and abilities and skill sets, right? So I'm assuming this is more so talking about the expansion or the spread of writing. So after the age of Gemini, we moved into the age of Taurus. Age of Taurus began 4,300 BC. This is representative of the Bronze Age and the rise of its associated civilizations such as ancient Egypt, ancient Mesopotamia, Near Eastern Bull Cults, CULTS. All right. So from the age of Taurus, we moved into the age of Aries. Age of Aries began in 2150 BC. This was representative of the Iron Age, the Axle Age, that's AXIAL, Axle Age, and the classical civilizations of ancient Greece and ancient Rome. Mind you, we moved from age of Taurus, 4,300 BC, to the age of Aries, 2,150 BC. Age of Taurus represents the Bronze Age, the rise of its associated civilizations such as ancient Egypt, ancient Mesopotamia, and Near Eastern cultures, right? So Age of Aries introduced the Iron Age, the Axle Age, classical civilization of ancient Greece and Rome. Y'all know Greece and Rome always try to take credit for anything associated with ancient Egypt and those type of places, right? Israel, Jordan, whatever the case may be. So it's not surprising that these motherfuckers are after them. Then we have the Age of Pisces. This is the age we just came out of, and we moved into the Age of Aquarius. The Age of Pisces, what does it say? The rise of Christianity. Age of Pisces began what does this, let me see what this means. CE. This is just like, you know how like before Christ is that, I don't know, I had to familiar myself with CE. What does that mean? But I know it's talking about more previous times, like current times, right? So maybe 1st century? No, I don't see it. I'm trying to find the acronyms for I don't even see it. Age is exactly 2,000 years each. Ages are exactly 2,000 years each. Many astrologers find ages too erratic based on either the vernal point moving through the randomly sized zodiacal constellations or sidereal zodiac, and instead round all astrological ages to exactly 2,000 years each. Whoa. In this approach, the ages are usually neatly aligned so that the Aries age is found from 2000 BC to AD 1, Pisces age AD 1 to AD 2000, the Aquarian age AD 2000 to AD 4000, and so on. Whoa. This approach is inconsistent with the precession of the equinoxes, based on precession of the equinoxes. There is a 1 degree shift approximately every 72 years. So a 30-degree movement requires 2,160 years to complete. Okay. So Age of Pisces began 1 CE, and that was the rise of Christianity, symbolized early on as the Ichthys, ICHTHYS, and Islam, the beginnings of globalization. Then we moved from Age of Pisces to the Age of Aquarius, 2050 CE, predicted to feature communications and travel innovations regarding humanitarianism, or that's just something that will be emphasized during the Age of Aquarius as well, right? So yeah, I had to show y'all that because spirit was just dealing with me, so sharing that with y'all. So something about us being from the age of Taurus, the age of something about the age of Taurus. Okay, what other messages do you have for us, Divine? What other messages do you have for us, Divine? So we got lost lands. Lost lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So this is a lot of recollection of memories and gifts from past lives or from these moments. And this is why all these dots are connecting, or you're finding these puzzle pieces just kind of gathering itself, or you're placing, you're weaving, right, the accurate picture of the things that's happening around you or what's going on, right? Okay. So we got a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. But it wanted to come out reverse. So you guys could be experiencing some type of interference or conflicts could be trying to emerge here to try to shift your focus here. Keep you from holding the vision or try to interrupt that. Yeah, because we have lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Anything unaligned must go. There's something here that's unaligned, or something about you questioning things to find out its true intent and purposes, the purposes that it's intended to serve with you. Or even if you're not asking, the direct individuals, you could be just communing a lot more with source about these people or about anything regarding like what should you do next or what should you be associated or a part of. So keep holding the vision. It's happening. Then we got loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Let God in. So yesterday I had said something along the lines of, it's a reason why why there's so many more people who share the testimony of not feeling like they receive adequate parenting, adequate guidance, support, love, compassion, understanding, patience, whatever the case may be. And I was telling my partner that is all because we're supposed to seek that from the Most High. But a lot of people are so disconnected from that or have been guided away from that understanding here. But that is what those hard times, those challenges are supposed to do. They're supposed to push you between a rock and a hard place so that you literally know, like, there's nobody else you can call. There's no one you can go to or seek from. There's a such thing as conflict happening in your life that's a part of, like, your correction and edification, that is supposed to, like, these people are not supposed to, like, help you in a sense of, like, being able to, like, the point is, you have to go through certain, like, fucked up shit, or you have to go through certain things so that you can be reminded, or you can really understand that there are certain things or some things that only God can fix for you, only God can help you with, only God can assist you with, only God, only the spirit realm. Another thing too, so you guys could have had a moment, right, of conflict here, and it could have, like, cause an emotional uproar for some people, or you could be channeling that energy. But something about you having a very like emotional praise, or like just overwhelming feeling like from the spirit realm, and receiving like all this love, something about you calling in your spirit family, and you being reminded like through all of your life, like your lifetime, in this lifetime since you was a child, you seen certain individuals who were placed in your life, like whether that was at like a daycare teacher, or some ladies or some people from your church, or someone from school, whatever the case may be, but guides or certain people, pillars who were placed throughout your life, who are still with you in the spirit realm. These people have transitioned into the spirit realm, and something about these individuals revealing themselves to you all at once, or something about a lot of them revealing themselves to you at one time, and you feeling like this overwhelming of love, and just being in a reflection mode, like reflecting over like all these beautiful memories of the positive impact that you made on these people, on the elderly, on your peers, on your family members, like the little ones in your family, and how they look up to you, and you reflecting on the wisdom and the beautiful love and the beautiful energy that you imparted into them, and you just being overwhelmed with joy. And this is supposed to serve like to remind you of who you are, and why the conflict around you is to like literally shift your perception of yourself, or shift you from holding the vision of the Most High, and you being delivered in this covenant that you have with the divine, right? So we got fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites. It scream of life. It screams of life, surrender. So something about you literally surrendering to God, or you feeling like, you know, you being put in situations where it seems like there's an obstacle, like there's obstacles all around, or you just don't know how you're, like the how. You don't know the how, right? You have the determination, you have the vision, you have the hope, you have the faith, even if it's a grain of a mustard seed sometimes, right? But something about, regardless of what happens and what changes, what shifts around you, you never losing like this dependency and this faith in the Most High. My very first tattoo was faith. That was the very first tattoo I ever got, was the word faith tatted on me. Oh wow, I forgot to put the damn spider as the thumbnail. Shit. So there's a spider that literally mysteriously popped up at my window, like the main window that I use, the only window that I really open and stuff like that, right? Literally the day before, I look out this window every day. The day before, the spider was not there. I got up the next morning and boom, this big ass black, yellow, and white spider was. So there's some significance with those colors as well. But this big ass fucking spider, bro, is just right here, dead center in front of my window. Like I have this tree, like this shrub growing right next to my window as well. So it kind of made it from the shrub to the wall, and it's literally like blocking off my window like that, like literally a protection shield in front of my window, like my main window, right? And so the webbing, the weaving of that web is so gorgeous. Like me and my partner, we was talking about the details, like the detailing of the webbing, and how this spider was able to do that so fucking fast, bro. Like whoa. So we've been seeing a few spiders lately. I even got more. I was getting a lot of confirmation about spiders, so I was like, well, let me share it to my community because they may have as well. So the spider, the Egyptian deity or Egyptian goddess or whatever that's associated with spiders is Goddess Neith. So Goddess Neith could be surrounding you, or could be in your energy right now, or could be with you or whatever, revealing herself to you or helping you, assisting you at this time. So we have weight here. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Weaved here. So this is what's going on here. This is why the caption says that, what it said, your patience was being challenged. What did I say? Okay, plans challenged, patience tested. So this is why we have this here. This is why. Alright. Dang, that took forever. Anywho, so we got a lot of messages here talking about change and us weaving our webs here. So definitely receiving like some deepening of things that you already know, things that you thought you knew. You getting some adjusted clarity to some stuff that you already know or whatever. But definitely some deepening in whatever this is, like even your skills. So I already told y'all about how I basically picked back up my drawings or whatever the case may be. So I'm still doing that, and like I said, like my skills like on all levels have definitely been deepening. So you guys are definitely like, if you're, you know, the Most High, you living, co-creating, coexisting with God, then you're just going to be just as creative, right? That's another thing too, like you guys really like deeply reflecting on like the limitless like capacity of creative ability that the Most High has, and you being made in the likeness and the image of that, and you really deepening like your self-worth just from that detail, that information. So another thing too, something about words that heal. Words heal people. Words free people. Some people think that just speaking, you know how people say oh, you all talk, like there's no, it ain't nothing like behind your talk and stuff like that. Now there's a such thing as talk, but there's a power behind your speech. There's a power of conviction, right, behind your talk here that is like effective. It is impactful. No, you don't have to like, you can literally tear down mountains with words. You can cause things to be exposed. You can cause like, okay, let me tell you this. I don't know why. There's this movie that my mom, I don't know if it was my mom or my brother, but we used to watch it when I was younger, and I had showed my partner the other day. It's called Sleepy Hollow. And I used to like this movie because I'm a Johnny Depp fan. I love Johnny Depp. Anyway, but I was like, I don't know why I keep thinking, I keep channeling Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Hollow. Watch Sleepy Hollow. So we started watching Sleepy Hollow. So just a while ago before I started to read, something told me to search Headless Horseman. The symbolism of the Headless Horseman, because I was thinking about beyond, is it beyond or behind the pale horse? Never read that text yet, by the way, but these things, like just a lot of symbolism regarding horses. A lot of symbolism regarding horses. So anyway, the Headless Horseman is seen as a harbinger of death. It's thought that he marks people for death by saying their name, or simply by pointing at them. And I don't know why Spirit like had me reminded me of how there's this superstition that says do not point at cemeteries or graves or something like that, or it's supposed to be bad juju or whatever for you to point at a grave. I don't know why I thought about that. So it says in Celtic mythology, so something about Celtics, or you could have Celtic ancestors. In Celtic mythology, whenever the Dullahan stops riding his horse, someone dies. So whenever he stops riding his horse, someone dies. The main thing I was getting from this message, though, was how you can literally mark people for death by saying their name or simply pointing at them. So then I thought about the people who do this unjustly. I thought about the people who have, like, especially prophets or, like, innocent people, chosen people, stuff like that, pure-hearted people, having their names in their mouths. Defamation of character, gossip, like, trying to change people's outlook on the individual, or affect their affect whatever, you know, their outcomes are by some type of word or an insult or just a bad word that they put out about them, right? So I thought about people who do that with an unjust cause, right? Marking somebody for death, marking somebody for for people to mistreat them, marking somebody for people to ignore them, marking somebody for people to dismiss them emotionally, you know what I'm saying, marking somebody to have financial losses. So marking people by speaking their name or simply pointing at them, having your focus and your intent on that person. So something about when you guys do that though, and you're divine, hey, ooh, something about when you do that. So this is my thing. I don't know if you guys noticed. If you really are divine, you're really like in this like coexisting, co-warring with the divine, right? With the Most High, with Yeshua. You understand that a lot of times your enemies invite themselves, or it's like they invite themselves into your energy, as in, sometimes it can be like in the nature of them just almost damn near bombarding themselves in your goddamn energy. It's like, it's literally this fucking simple. If you don't fuck with somebody, you don't like how they move, you don't like how they talk, you don't like how they look, you don't like their beliefs, what they believe in, you feel like what they're saying is polluting, whatever you have, whatever your views are regarding that person, right? There's not even anything wrong with you speaking your piece in your own platform, your own space, whatever the case may be, right? But getting on that person's comment section or getting on that person's live, trying to harass them and trying to prove to them, hey, I do not like you. Hey, you need to know I don't like you. I don't think you should be a likable person. I don't think what you represent is divine, or I think you're a witch, and I think great. But my thing is, literally, there's a people, and most of those people are us. There's a people that if we see somebody that don't fuck with us and we don't fuck with them, we goddamn block their ass. It's that simple. Bye. Goodbye. I'm not going to obsess over you. I'm going to get away from you. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to say what I need to say to you directly. And I'm going to keep it like that. Not this, hey, boo. We don't do that. We don't do that. So something about these people infiltrating your energy, forcing themselves into your energy. So it's like now their energy, now they've made an energetic imprint to give you, so they've given you permission and leisure with an imprint of their energy by trying to infiltrate yours. So now that they've spiritually transgressed your name and violated your energetic field, it's almost like, this is something I like to do, right? And I'm an earth sign, so let's say there's a bug in my goddamn room. I would talk so much shit to that damn bug, like, you don't belong in this goddamn house. Or if I'm outside and I'm in my own little space and a bumblebee or just like a wasp or something is flying around, I'll be talking to them like they goddamn humans, like, all this goddamn land and space out here and you all up in my face. You gotta be all up in my face. Like, I be talking to them like they understand me. I really do, like a crazy person. But the point is, it's like, the point is putting yourself, like bringing yourself in places that you do not belong, that you was not invited to, right? You're not permised to be there, right? So now I have permission to either swap your ass, right? Or annihilate you. So something about, you could just be speaking on the fact that you know the truth. You identify a truth regarding a person, you know, trying to be messy in your energy. And you just speaking like, man, I'm not the one. Stay the fuck away from me. Leave me alone. Such and such. You say their name. Such and such better leave me alone. Such and such better stay in their lane. Such and such better get the fuck on, bruh. Feel me? But something about the power that you have behind it, because your intentions are pure. And your intent is simply to protect yourself and maintain your security, your stability by all means. Right? So something about you having a power, like, to, like, cause things to happen to individuals. But it's like, and it sounds so fucked up. Like, you wanna feel like, that's witchy. Well, not necessarily. It's self-defense. It's like an intruder in your house. So you see how this person is opening these curtains? See how she's opening these curtains, lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. That shit is not aligned with me. You gotta go. So simply a death, right? So for example, death is not always this negative energy or this negative thing. Oh my God, death. Oh, the screen picture. It's not always that, right? Death is simply an ending, right? An ending to a cycle sometimes, right? A transition, like a change that's occurring so that a new change or a new cycle can come in or begin, right? So sometimes death, like you speaking death to people or you being able to mark people for death and stuff like that, it's not always like them losing their physical lives. Sometimes it can be death of an ego, right? Sometimes it can be death of some type of behavior or some type of mindset or mentality or their feelings or emotions. Because what we was getting, right, with the moon and Capricorn being wax and gibbous, right, it's talking about like if you look at the current transits, I like to use AstroSeek. If you look at the current transits, the sun is in Virgo, Capricorn is the moon sign, Mercury Libra, Venus Virgo. What did I see? What did I see? Something about, hold on, what was that wax and gibbous? Something about people changing their emotions, or something about changes happening with people's emotional like understanding or emotional processing. There's a lot of changes happening at this time around that, regarding that. Hold on. Just like the waxing crescent phase and the waxing gibbous, the illuminated portion of the moon is increasing towards the full moon. What this means for you is that the waxing gibbous phase signals redirection, adjustment, and flexibility. Your plans are being challenged and your patience is being tested. Now, I want y'all to hear how all this go together. Spider spirit animal indicates a web of connection. The spider is asking you to cast your web far and wide and see what it brings. Let the spider guide you into making new fabrics of connection. It will guide you into weaving your life and personal space into a strong and beautiful pattern. Weaving your life and personal space into a strong and beautiful pattern. Now knowing what you know, now releasing what needed to be released, what you struggle to release, what you struggle to add on or apply, right? Or what's been taking some time for you to deepen and, build expertise, right? Sharpen your skills. See, it's very important. It's very critical for us to remain deeply connected to the Most High. A lot of people have a lot of conflicts because of their attachments to other people or attachments to certain things and stuff like that. But I feel like, I feel like the most safest attachment you can have is being attached to the Most High, attached to the spirit realm, attached to source, life energy, right? Why? Because in order for us to grow and edify and strengthen, and you're a divine person, you need iron to sharpen you. Iron sharpens iron, right? There's something that I read recently about iron and something can't mix, or the other substance just falls off the iron once water hits it. So water represents emotions, intuition, creativity. So sometimes people see your creativity and they get jealous, like shit just start to fuck up, get chaotic because they're jealous, right? Or envious or covetous of your ability, your skill, your talent, right? Or whatever, your passion. It can be your passion, it can be your drive, right? It can be your faith, right? It can be your steadfastness, right? Because steadfastness is also a virtue, right? But anyway, people can, like, these tempers can start to flare surrounding creativity, people's creativity ability. People intuitive ability or heightened and inclined into intuition or intuitive ability. Some people get annoyed by the fact that you seem to know shit about them that they thought they was able to just keep, they thought they was goddamn what's the girl? They thought they was Violet from The Incredibles, right? So sometimes, when people be trying to like mix whatever like with water or trying to mold themselves, so something about you experiencing energies of people trying to mold themselves to you, but it's like them falling off, or certain energies, you being able to reflect back and realize why certain energies could not stick with you, or literally wash themselves, or they got washed off your ass, right? You're realizing, like, or your realization is deepening about why did these things happen, right? And it has a lot to do with people's soul, right? Has a lot to do with people's strength in their character, the strength of their souls, right? The strength of their minds. So anyway, you have to remain connected to source so that you can continue receiving that sharpening, right? Because sometimes we can veer away or we get distracted and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not going to say that we don't pray at all or we're not spiritual minded at all. You know, some people aren't, though. Like I was saying last night, I said, think about how our most critical and the first soul ties that we form and create are with, first of all, the cosmos, your star line. So the Most High, that's your number one soul tie. Then it's who you come through. So your bloodlines, your mama and your daddy. That's your first fucking soul ties that you have established in this fucking earth plane when you come here, right? So think about Mother Earth, right? Think about nature, Mother Earth. Think about how many people have compromised or dysfunctional mothers, right? So there's this reconnection that we're supposed to seek out from nature. So this is why we have the Garden of Eden and, you know, these representations, right? This is how we basically restore and regenerate that loving energy, the nurturing energy, or just that connect, right? That connection, the psychic connection, the telepathic connection, whatever the case may be. But think about people who lived their entire lifetime not connected to nature. They lived their entire lifetimes not connected to earth at all, not having that spiritual wisdom. So when you think about these people who die young and this, that, and the third, think about umbilical cords. Think about the whole concept behind them cutting or severing umbilical cords. I'm not saying that it's just Western culture that does this. There's been other cultures that's done this. But I honestly feel like the Western cultures have a lot of fucking influence on why certain people do shit. Right? But think about, you know, just the whole severing of the umbilical cord. Right? It's not supposed to happen that way. It's supposed to fall off naturally by itself, right? Once all the nutrients and everything that's supposed to come out of it that you need, that the baby still needs, right? So you're moving out of one environment into another one, but you're supposed to remain attached to this cord, right? This tie, right? Until you're strong enough, your body's intelligence has identified that it collected everything, like naturally, right? It's naturally. You see the placenta, it's small, it dries out when it's done, right? And then it falls off. So this is like the nature of how it's supposed to be, like with Mother Nature. But a lot of people are severed or cut off from that connect, right, very soon. And they have a hard time. Look, this is why a lot of people are longing for this love here, longing for home. So the Hierophant, longing for home, homesick for the stars, a homesick for this deep connection here, because the deepest connection that is available to obtain is with source, right? That's the deepest one. That's why it doesn't matter. Like, that's why you have examples of good marriages. You have examples of bad marriages or dull, dense marriages, right? You can tell when there's a partnership where divine is involved and partnerships where the divine is absent. You can fucking tell. It's not saying that these people still can't get those things. It ain't saying they still can't get marriage. They still can't get money. They still can't get friends. They still can't get materials. They still can't get this. They still can't get fame. They still can get all that. But the effect and the impact is different. It don't hit the same. It don't hit the same because God is not involved. So people get fooled by, well, people still getting all this same shit that y'all try to make it seem like only God can give you it. And you got to be patient and wait on God or work with God, or you should do it this way. Everybody's still getting this shit. And guess what? They're getting it faster. They're actually getting it faster. So God isn't real. God isn't real because all these people, they're still getting all these things. So how can God be real? Or why should God matter? Why should God matter? They got everything that got them set in stone. On the outside, this is what people see. So this is what people think, looking on the outside. But literally void of spiritual wisdom. Void of spiritual wisdom. So that iron representation about some energy or some substance here being washed off when water hits iron. When water hits the iron. So this is talking about you speaking truth, or you having this spiritual intelligence, or like your intuitive intelligence, right? And operating out of this. Because a lot of people are like very far away from that. They've strayed very far away from that. So this is talking about you having people fall off from you, or like you either having to fall off from people, or people falling off from you as a result of that energy as well. Being intimidated by it, not understanding it, taking it wrong, or misconceiving it, or whatever the case may be. So this is something I want to share too. Behold, I have given you power to tread upon scorpions. Nevertheless, rejoice not that we have power over these spirits, but that your name is written in heaven. So this is talking about us. We're having this type of conversation with the spirit realm right now, or there's like a lot of like just beautiful mystical things happening. So I also channel Jubilee. Like, even if it's a jubilee happening in the spirit realm, like I was saying earlier about all these people, like, I don't care if it was your goddamn Sunday school teachers when you used to go to church, but these people who are in the spirit realm coming and like revealing themselves to you to tell you like, hey, we're with you. We've been with you. So something about you rejoicing that you have friends and family and bloodlines in the spirit realm. So something about you just having like this epiphany moment about this. Because what was it? Uranus? Yeah. What was that? That's what I was looking at. So you guys, whenever you check the current transits or the current planets or whatever, look at the aspects. The aspects is going to give you like a lot of insight about what's happening in the energy around us at this time. So, for example, the sun sign, which represents personality and where that shit at? The sun sign is squaring. You got the sun sign squaring Mars, so it's still some conflicts because Mars represents war. And then you got sun trining Uranus. This is why I said some positive changes are happening regarding our emotions here, because we also have the moon trining Uranus. So something about our personalities, our outlooks, as well as our emotions being changed positively or improving, something like that. But it's trining Uranus. So this can even have something to do with work, your career, like what you do, like to support yourself as well. So some positive changes or like some intuitive changes, some harmonious changes regarding that. All right. Then we also have the moon conjuncting Pluto. So Pluto, and then the waxing gibbous in Capricorn. So definitely some energies going on with that, because I think Capricorn rules Pluto. All right. I would say pay a lot of attention to where what's aspecting the moon, Mercury. Hell, even the nodes. Honestly, y'all, if you really understand like what these energies represent, like Chiron, like deep healing, and you know basically all like the Lilith energy. How can I explain Lilith energy? Because there's a low vibration of Lilith energy, there's a high vibration of Lilith energy, right? So high vibration of Lilith energy will basically be like the non-conformist, but like in a integrity and integral way, right? Integrity is big for the high vibration of Lilith. Respect is big. Accreditation, as in being credited rightfully, opposed to sexist energies, like people being sexist, or people being or people finding ways to discriminate or to diminish the quality of a person's work just for their characteristic or their trait here. So basically being rebellious in a high vibration and standing strong with that shit. And it's so crazy, like with this energy at this time, because that new movie coming out, King Woman, or the Woman King, about to come out. So it's kind of like that energy. That's what Lilith reminds me of. The high vibration of Lilith reminds me of the Woman King. So even though she's a woman, she's not the stereotypical women that the modern Westerners or whatever have formulated, right? So even she's like a lioness. Like she can be motherly and nurturing and this, that, and the third, but she's also a warrior. All right, she ain't no pushover and all that shit. So something about you looking at what's aspecting the Lilith energy as well. But I will pay heavy attention to Neptune, Moon. Like, for example, we got Mercury is in opposition of Jupiter. So communication and thoughts are in opposition of Jupiter, the expansion energy, the luck energy, right? You don't want that. So be careful with that. Be careful with that. This is what this card right here is talking about. Where is it? This card that came out reversed. See, this is why. Yeah. This is why this card came out reversed. A new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. But it came out reversed here because something about some conflict to disrupt this vision here. Or this vision of expansion and luck. This growth of good energy. Right? Big energy. So some big luck energy. Like, it's hard for people to hold or maintain or sustain that vision or that mentality. We got all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze within. So this is why it's so crucial for us to like really learn like how to come back to ourselves, how to understand that we can always vacation within. We literally have a paradise with us at all times. Within your inner guru, the Hierophant or the Hierophant, however you want to pronounce it. I'm gonna tell y'all something weird that I noticed about so some of you guys could be noticing a definition of your chakra points on your body. And I say that because my partner, like, I don't know why, I literally could take like my finger and literally identify his chakra points from his navel up. Like, I can literally see them, and like he has abs and muscle and all that, and I can literally see his chakra points. Like, one was like a little, like slightly above the navel, and just, yeah. So something about that as well. So we really have to be mindful of that. So I'm hearing like a lot of music, like what I'm playing right now. This kind of music will help you hold that vision, right? Or it'll help you with that. Oh my God. So y'all, I have to tell y'all this because I was contemplating if I wanted to do a whole nother read for this, but I kind of just want to like just say it. I came across some information. So the other day I wanted to know, why was I channeling well blubber, or why did I channel well blubber in my reading when I was just talking about like general what's happening around us, like the government and everything. And it says that they use well blubber to lubricate their spacecraft. They use whale blubber or whales for whale oil, lubricants, even cosmetics. They use orca sperm for cosmetics. And people also eat whale meat. They're actually like killing whales on purpose to sell them or like butcher them, like how people do chicken, cattle, this, that, and the third. And they're doing this because there's something going on with the cattle. There's something going on, like diseases and stuff, that's like catching up with them, like at these what are these places called? I feel like this too loud now. The slaughterhouses. So a lot of diseases and infestations are happening like with the main animals that they've been using or profiting with. So this is why they're like exploring like exotic animals. But some places, some locations been doing this for some time, y'all. I found out some fucked up shit. I found out there's people out here killing and selling whale meat, dolphin, giraffe, hippo. Motherfuckers out here are even trying to eat panda, but they said it's nasty. So this is what I was coming across too. So the exploitation of sacred animals, or the exploitation of animals, right? And what I mean is, some of these animals that I found out people are eating or murdering to eat and stuff like that, I found out that some of them don't even taste good. They're not even tasty, or like they're not tasty. So what Spirit told me, the reason why it's not tasty is because the motherfucker's not supposed to be eating that shit. Not supposed to be eating it. But something about this animalistic energy here, like, are you just really, really like seeing deeper into like just taking the spiritual shit serious? Bestiality. Some keep coming out about bestiality too. I keep channeling bestiality. Or just this beast energy, this beast. Like a beast. So yeah. I know that was random, but I had to say that because I was just like, okay, because you know, a lot of shit don't be making sense at the time when you be channeling or when like your guys be talking to you, but you literally always get confirmation and clarity. Always. It doesn't matter. You always do. So yeah. Something about, I don't know if, I'll pull some cards on it and see like what's going on, but I don't know. They could be causing, something about them causing extinctions too, like for selfish reasons. So maybe they done overindulge so goddamn much on them damn wells that, I don't know, it's causing some problems, or something about pollution, or I don't know. But that was a sidebar. Alright, let me see if there's any more messages with this current transits for today. Node trining the sun, node trining the moon. That's good. Node squaring Saturn though. And you know what? The beautiful thing like about the transits, it's going to reflect to you like both sides of it, right? Both polarities. Or whatever like side of karma that people are on, right? So this is why it has node is trining or harmonious to the sun signs, or some people sun signs, some people moon signs, but in others, or it could also in us as well, but you know, we handle shit differently, we process it differently, right? We got node squaring Saturn. You know, Saturn is the lord of karma, the distributor of karmic lessons. And we got node conjunction with Uranus, change. Node sextiling Lilith. An aspect of 60 degrees, 160, the aspect form when the planets are two signs or about 60 degrees apart. It is a positive harmony between planets that opens up new pathways for growth. The sextile brings ease to that area of the chart, along with helpful people, not quite as powerful as the trine, the other positive aspect. So like a weakened positive impact regarding the node and Lilith energy. So it's definitely something, so yeah, holding the vision. So there's challenges here with holding this vision of who we are evolving into, or other aspects of ourselves that we want to enhance when it comes to our evolving. Holding those visions here because of there's also a severing that's happening. This could be a severing with something within yourself. It can be severing from some type of mental fog. We got Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So softening to love. I ain't gonna lie, the other day, some of you guys need to watch this documentary or read this book called The Secret. And it's basically similar to other disciplines that come from our ancient ancestors, but it's good to hear these things in different ways and different perspectives. But something about The Secret, which is to ask, believe, and then receive. Something about you literally envisioning yourself like we understand all of this. You envisioning yourself with these things, or like if you're trying to manifest a car, you envisioning yourself inside the vehicle, like feeling the vehicle. What does it feel like? So this one basically is emphasizing that the universe is The universe operates off feeling, what you feel. That's why even though you can say what it is you want to manifest, right? If you feel like you can't, then you won't manifest it. Or this is why when I did the readings about grace and gratitude and those type of things, and us embodying those frequencies, because that's the energy that literally, like, it's like a driving force behind manifestation, right? So you to be grateful for what you have instead of worrying about what you don't have. This is not saying that you don't inquire, or ask for what you want, what you wish to have or be added to you, but you have to detach from the worrying or the anticipation, like the feelings of anxiety that tries to come up, triggered by the ego, right? Something about us taming the ego's feelings when it comes to these visions here. Not worrying about when it's going to come, or it not coming fast enough, it not coming in time, or happening in time, or, you know, will it actually happening? But definitely having, like, surrendering. Where is it? Surrender, fall into my arms, like, fall. You know, it takes a lot of courage for people to, like, you know, people who do, like, bungee jumping, is it called parasailing? Or I don't know, like, when they just be flying, like, you know, through the sky, it takes a lot of courage to just release and do something like that. Or skydiving. So, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, damn, I want to hit a rock, I want to hit my hand, because that, like, you know, there's all type of shit that your ego is, like, you know, like, going into, like, you know, I don't know. Then we got your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation. Some of you guys can be artists here. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So this is literally what I was just talking about. Manifestation and creative accountability. So being accountable by our creations here. The good and the bad, what we create, right? What we create as a result of our feelings. Why? Because we are empathic. So we have to be connected to source. Okay, we have to help eradicate these things. You got the love, Hungarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Codependency and boundaries. So something about you having these, you making sure you stand, like, on your boundaries here. Are you recognizing your boundaries? So empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Absorbing feelings that's not yours, that interfere with this new earth, or this creation of this new earth here, that wants to come out upright for you, because it just fell out my hand and came out upright. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. I was telling my partner last night about change. So it's crazy how I'm getting all these messages about change here. I was saying that regardless if you think you're not changing, or that you haven't changed, you can say that mentally, I'm not changing, right? And the whole time, a hair on your head is growing while you're saying that. Change. That you can't see, but it's happening anyway. Change is inevitable. Change is constant, right? You can say, I haven't changed, or I'm not changing this, but it's still affecting the events in your universe, like in the universal response to you. I'm going to be difficult, and I'm not going to be, you know, I'm going to choose to be, you know, emotionally dismissive, for example. And whatever. To, like, let's say a person, that's their challenge for them to overcome that, and that's their comfort. They're used to being that, and they feel like, well, I haven't changed, but the whole time it's shaping how the universe responds to them. So they're creating circumstances based off those feelings that they're harboring, right? Because regardless of what you think, or what you say, or what you want to say that you're doing, or what you're manifesting, it's your, whatever feeling is associated or attached to it is going to affect what is manifested. You know, they have showed a really good example of a seed sprouting out of the soil and growing, right? But you know, there's other things that's happening with the seed, like before it even reached that point, right? So something about in that from that germination period or whatever, like how right before it sprouts, that's when people be like, man, nah, this is not working, it's not gonna work, You cancel it out. You cancel out your manifestation, right? You reject it. You rebuke it. It doesn't matter if you stated it. If you turn around and you reject it because your feelings at the time shift, or they change because something around you happened, right? something around you happened, caused some anxiety here. So you just cancel the whole thing out, and they show the little sprouting going right back into the soil, like just going right back down. So something about that energy as well. It says you're not for everyone. So boom, you got the love. So big realization, big deepening of understanding this, your value here. You got the love. You got it. You. So it doesn't matter if a person around you is not, able to give you adequate feeling or whatever the case may be, right? You got the love. You are the manifestation generator. What I mean by that, you are the one who has the power to generate love, to generate kindness, to generate order, to generate harmony, to generate all these things, because you're made in the likeness of the Most High. You're coexisting with God. You have the same, you have similar abilities of the Most High, speaking light into darkness, right? I read something in the Egyptian Book of Enlightenment that talked about positives and negatives canceling each other out, or no, I don't even think that was in that book. That was on something that I watched. I think it's called The Inside Job on Netflix. I don't know, but something about positives and negatives canceling each other out. And I know, like, you don't want to hear that shit, but I feel like this is what people confuse about positive debate, discussion, argument, misunderstandings, right? When shit gets a little bit heated or whatever the case may be, or opinionated and biased. I feel like what people get confused is, oh, if both of you people are arguing, if both of you are arguing, it's not really productive, it's not positive, whatever the case may be. But just because a person is arguing, raising their voice, or have, a sharp tone and assertive tone in their voice at any given moment, or like, shit like this happens sometimes, right? This is shit that happens. Adversity happens. That doesn't mean that just because both people are like sharply stating things, that both people are being negative. One person can be sharply stating truths, right? But it's like the expression is counted as a positive frequency because they're expressing the truth, while the other person could be manipulating things, exaggerating things, saying stuff to deflect, to dismiss, whatever the case may be, and that's considered negative. So basically, don't be fooled and think that you can't, call a thing a thing, like when it comes to people, and like you not being a fool about shit. Like, you just call it what it is. Face your true north, right? Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Your weirdness could be doing shit that they're not used to people doing, calling something out or whatever, and they not used to people calling shit out, or calling a certain behavior or something out. But you the one that's gonna do it, or you the one that does it, right? So this is talking about you embracing that energy, because you're not for everyone. You're not for everyone. Just because so many or you may experience like some conflict around that. Like whenever water comes, that's how you find out who's solid, who's iron, and who's not, right? So spontaneous awakenings are happening at this time as well. The blue flame, activation, integration time. Activation and integration. Activation and integration. So something is activating, and then there's an integration that's going to take place with whatever is being activated. It's being integrated into your energy at this time. Yep. Jump in. Andromedian energy, adventure, saying yes to change, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy. Especially, this could be big picture thinking as it pertains to karmic relationships and your double mission as a light worker starseed, serving the world by being you and being okay with not being for everyone. Being okay with that, right? Just because you're not for everyone, that has nothing to do with your visions, your inspired ideas, and your ability to create it as an artist, because you're an artist. You are an artist here. So this is talking about us being more accountable about our creativity, opposed to, focusing on what's not working the way that we want it to, or the way that we would like it to. Or not being discouraged by the things that don't go the way that we would like it to be. It says doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. You decide your rewards. Wild card. Portal. So something about you having your star brothers, or you having star brothers and star sisters here who love you, whether they are directly with you or not. Earth school, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So you guys are studying more. You're deepening your self-knowledge. or you're obtaining a higher learning here. Yep. Of things from your past, things that are already ingrained, things that you already know. You've done this before. I remember soul plan. So remembering your soul's plan. The fated life versus the destiny life. I heard something about mystery. Some of you guys may need to listen to Mystery of Iniquity by Lauryn Hill. We got cracked open, and then a cracked open perspective. So this is what's going on in the cosmos right now. Cracking open perspectives here, people's perspectives. So this Uranus energy and Mercury. So there can be a lot of individuals here feeling like they're in this rock bottom energy, or there can be some of your enemies here experiencing rock bottom emotionally. Yeah, because they fumbled their other mission. They fumbled the double mission, the whole concept of that, right? So something about them living one-dimensionally. And then it says surrender to the alchemy of life. So we got a lot of surrenderance here for us. Us surrendering our perspective, surrendering to deep love here. So once again, I'm telling you, you guys are going to have like your ancestors and like your spirits in your family, ones like that you haven't thought about. This is why we got I remember. So you're remembering people throughout your lifetime who were like spirit guides. Like they were literally pillars set on your path to protect you. You could be reflecting on how much these people loved and adored you. How they was always looking for you, asking about you. This, that, and the third. This is why these people are still with you in the spirit realm. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Some of you guys could be pregnant or getting pregnant soon as well. Or this could talk about you birthing new creations here. I think I had a card fly way over there. And I don't fly. Deep cellular healing. So a birth to deep cellular healing here. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Exactly. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, looking a little deeper. I remember to look a little deeper. Remembering my star ancestors. That's what I got. Oh my God. I do not want to go over there and get that. It's so far. I guess I'll go get it. Oh, you have to excuse me. Okay, Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, remembering your cosmic ancestors. Seed the light by staying grounded. Seed the light. So what I heard was to combat this energy right here and put it in the upright. We have to stay grounded. So going outside in nature, nature is your best friend. Okay? Nature is your best remedy. Oh my God. Remembering star ancestors. Let me tell you exactly what it's going to be like. Right? When I first looked at this card, the only thing that I noticed was these pyramids and these clouds. I looked at this card a second time while I was just sitting here laying down. And I didn't even realize these ancestors in the clouds. So that's how it's going to be, or that's how it's going to feel. Like it's literally going to be like, oh my God, like what? How did I not see you? How did I not know you was there? Right? So that type of feeling here. Okay. Let's get some more oracles. My oracles. Because what the hell is going on around us? So we got wish I could see you again. So you guys got some people in your energy wishing they could see you again. Thinking about you. You could be thinking about them. And so you're, you thinking about them. And you could be reflecting on old memories, good memories that you had with these people, or whatever the case may be. But most of the time when you think about somebody, it's because they thinking about you. It says you are advised to conceal this info between you and the Most High. Wish I could see you again. So maybe you guys know something, like you already know, but something about you not letting this person know that you know that. I don't know. It says, may not like you, but they love you. May not like you, but they love you. 7707. So there's a significance with 777 or 7707. What? Playtime. We got playtime. So something about you making time to listen to the Egyptian harp here is going to help you with your energy. So playtime for Egyptian harp. You were reincarnated here, past life, and this is why. Past life royalty, you are this way for a reason. You are this way for a reason. So something about the Egyptian harp helping your energy or helping you to ground this energy that's trying to throw you out, trying to throw off your focus here. So, and it could definitely be this person who wishes to see you again, or this energy here that don't like you, but they love you. We got spiritual interventionist, ability to intervene on others' behalf. Remember, you got the love, right? You got the love and you got the ability. You got the communication of source. You got the Most High's phone number on speed dial. It says, even if your faith is shrunken to the size of a mustard seed, cherish your faith. It will grow. It is more than enough. Allow yourself to feel and receive pleasure. And we got master teacher. Something about we got genius, spiritual, science, ancestry. You can have scientists, ancestors who were like very scientific. Maybe they could contribute to the moon knowledge. But something about you receiving like genius knowledge through moon gazing as well. Yep. We got mentally and spiritually advanced. You don't need to worry. You're going to have enough finances to bless many. Something about an organic popularity and you being admirable here. Then we have a new person. So something about people feeling like you're a new person or seeing you, seeing these new being able to witness these new versions of you. We got unwind. Or something about a new person, a new you is unwinding. We got integrity here. Or something about a new person here who has integrity coming your way. Somebody's gonna be being proposed to, because before I went live I saw proposal twice. Yeah, something about next chapter. So in the next chapter of your life, you may be proposed to. It says happily intimidated by you. They genuinely like you. So somebody who is happily intimidated by you, they like your feistiness, they like your sass, they like your attitude, whatever the case may be. They're not intimidated by it. Yeah, this is somebody who puts their pride to the side here, or who has the ability to do this. Or something about you putting your pride to the side, being open to receiving this energy here. Yeah, stop doubting your abilities. Or something about a new person who won't doubt your abilities, or having people in your life who will not doubt your abilities and your dreams. Utopia. So this utopic feeling. Your creativity will grant you success inevitably in divine timing anytime, and no one can stop it but God. Yep, then we got Phoenix. Phoenix. Rags to riches. So something about you rising from poverty, you rising from an unstable living, or I don't know, something like that, but something that was dead. Something is being birthed here. We got divine outcast regarding your stability. Give your intuition the benefit of the doubt, not people. Past life royalty. Yeah, because this keeps coming out for you as well. Genius, spiritual scientists. And then we got they don't come close. Scientists don't come close to the intelligence of the divine. Wow, we got sever the connection. Something about science severing the connection of people to the divine. And then we got rooting for you. And then somebody's getting a new car, or something about somebody getting a new car here. Okay, let's pull some messages from the Most High directly. Some of you guys could be needing to get some rest. Like anytime you feel restless, make sure you're getting rest here, because that could be that blue flame, spontaneous awakening. The reason for that. Yeah, because we got God is adding. God is adding. Or this sever the connection can have something to do with some energy here, which is why we had in the Starseed Oracle, it says anything unaligned must go. Yeah, this past life beef energies. People in your energy who followed you from a past life. We got One Touch. One Touch by Nicole Mullen. If you ever want to listen to that song. I used to love that song. It's a gospel song though, but I listen to all kind of stuff. So, but yeah. It's about the woman who had the issue of blood in the Bible. It's basically a song about her. We got the Most High is the real big homie. The Most High is the real big homie. And then we got Ganesha. So you could be receiving messages from Ganesha, or you can have some connections to Ganesh, the elephant deity in India. We got Chosen Born Empress. Depart from evil. So departing from evil. So departing from warring, right? Departing from warring with individuals who are faking spirituality and consciousness for inclusion to mask deception and capitalizing. So you not arguing, you not getting caught up in any arguments or disputes with these people who you've identified are doing this, right? They've already been called out, right? So we got Akhenaten. We got King Tut's father guided others to worship one God, the sun Ra. So Akhenaten. Oh, these fake spiritualists or whatever warring with you are capitalizing spirituality and this. Yeah, there was a card on the front of my deck that said that God did not approve this. So, and then we got casted out. Some of these individuals are casted out or being casted out here. Casted out behind the scenes. Labor of love is not according to man's definition. Blessing souls is real labor. Thy good and faithful friend. So that's the message from the Most High and to these people. Yep, so they're experiencing paranormal activity as a result. The Most High said they will suffer. They will suffer. We're going to find out some deeper information about the kind of things that these people are doing, or why are they receiving these judgments. We're going to get some cards on this. I got a whole deck for that. But I want to get some messages from the Most High. Ooh, whoa. That's a big no-no. That's a big violation. Do not bow down to men. This came out reverse. So this is why the Most High casted these people out, and they're being left them to their devices here. Because they were bound down to men. Yep, so we got something about the Earth's core here in extreme weather conditions. So earthquakes, I don't know if you guys understand how earthquakes operate, or like how they happen, but something about the tectonic plates in the earth, or something about when the tectonic plates shift. This is what causes an earthquake at the top of Earth's core. So this could have something to do with an earthquake, a pending earthquake. So Earth's core. Yep, change. We got Uranus. Changing Earth's core. Or something like that. Or changes being made from extreme weather conditions. Yeah, for edging God out. Edging God out. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. They forgot God. We're going to get some stuff on the governments, too. They do not pray to me. They do not pray to me. They pray to all these other things and all these other people, but they do not pray to me. We got Phoenix came out again. There will be no rise. Oh my God. Most I said, how you gonna resurrect without me? How you gonna resurrect? How you gonna rise, Phoenix, without me? How can you be a Phoenix rising without me? The source of resurrection. Oh, okay. Do not feed pearls to swine. Y'all know pearls eat people? Not pearls, damn. Pigs eat people. Purge in the spirit realm. And then we got prayers denied. So people, this is talking about these individuals. These individuals could be trying to pray to God now, like now that they're on their, like, they waited to the last minute though. So that's why they're being denied. Or something like that. Or whatever their reasons are, it's not sincere. It says, source is my producer and record label, no contract. So this could have something to do with individuals in the music industry. You guys can be coming across more information about shapeshifters, about skinwalkers, like reptilians, and y'all could be receiving more confirmations about that too. Or receiving messages about that. These individuals who, yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah, and these individuals who support this agenda to divide and conquer. Yeah. Serving these false gods here, or wanting to be a god here, but they're a false god. They stole land, artifacts, sacred tools, and even lives. They shall not be able to escape the wrath of God. Destroyers of earth will suffer. Destroyers of earth will suffer. So something about earth's core with that too. Then we got wilderness. We got the wilderness. Something about your strength in the wilderness. Then we got God did not approve this. What didn't you approve? I feel like I need to get a different deck. It says, after he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. Something about God didn't approve for something to do with the wilderness here. Dividing and conquering the wilderness, or something about the wilderness. It says, eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard my plans for you. Hell week. Oh my God. You know how usually this scripture is associated with like the blessings and the beauty that's coming for us, like our harvest, right? This is talking about the pending judgment, or like what God is doing to these people. Hell week. Eyes have not seen, ears haven't heard my plans for you regarding this hell week. And regarding Solomon's bloodline. So something about Solomon's bloodline. Oh my God. Something about these misfortunes that were forced upon Solomon's bloodline and King Tut's bloodline, or something about the ascendants of King Tut. We got goes against the Most High. Oh, sacred animals. Damn, I be moving so fast sometimes, bro. God, okay, so them abusing, them dividing and conquering, or whatever, all this shit that they doing with these animals and destroying the wilderness, God did not approve that. It goes against God. Something about these sacred animals. And we got Shango, so there's definitely like some major changes here concerning luck, or concerning like just circumstance, like these things that have to happen, this judgment. And we got Mott, so the laws of Mott here. Something about blaspheming the laws of Mott, or blaspheming Mott. We got Ogon. There's some things only God knows that you've never told anyone. And it says, now are you satisfied with your restitution, or with this restitution? We got finish him. Permanently stuck in a different time, but it wanted to come out reverse. It wanted to come out reverse. So something about you not being stuck. There's like heavy significance about our past lives, bro. Like why the warfare was so aggressive this lifetime, because it's something about the past life. We got dark arts. So something about mystery schools. We got life outside of earth. So pay attention. Pay attention to the bread of life. Pay attention to the word being spoken by like your soul tribes or the Most High. Yeah, these messages about the Most High's anger. We got the Most High is angry. So pay attention to the bread of life. Pay attention to forbidden knowledge or something like that. The Most High is angry regarding some forbidden knowledge. We got purgatory. Will not be spared. Purgatory will not be spared in the age of Aquarius. So people are going to be, losing loved ones to violence as karma for evil deeds. So something about the dark ages. The dark ages of the wrath of God. For me and not show any form of reciprocity or appreciation or gratitude. Just be respectful of my time is all I ask. Okay. Can you like my video, please? Thanks. I appreciate you watching. Alright. So what is going on? I want to see what's going on with government first. Evidence. So something about a lot of evidence being recovered regarding secret rituals to spellbound from all angles. Fossil fuels. Oh my God. Evidence being uncovered regarding secret rituals to spellbound from all angles using fossil fuels. What is fossils? Fossils are dead bodies, whether that's animals, insects, people, right? So using bodies. So something about seizures. Something about seizures is here. And then we got spacecraft. I don't know if somebody will have a seizure with the spacecraft or something about what the lights or something. I don't know. Something about a seizure in the spacecraft, bro. Then we got labs and laboratories. Someone may have a seizure in a spacecraft. We got security breach. Or there could be a seizure as in like taking back or seizing. Like seizing as in taking something. Seizing of some type of spacecraft here. Because of a security breach. So seizing a spacecraft due to a security breach. Or maybe somebody breached a security or got into or hacked it so that they can seize it or do something, cause it a malfunction, still do something. I don't know why I just had a vision of someone like getting into something and like cutting wires or some shit like that, like a car, or I don't know, cutting some wires and then dipping out, like just to cause it a malfunction. Yeah, we got code violations. Code violations. Something about a code violation here by some pirates. So something that was stolen or just to have something to do with boats. Some pirate ships and stuff like that. Y'all know a lot of stuff like is uncovering, like with the waters drying up, or these lakes that's drying up, like Lake Mead and the Dead Sea, these different places. Opioid pandemic, zombie land, hidden additions, death wave surge. So something about them using the bodies of addicts Okay, so one of their ways to get fossil fuels, we got Secret Service. So one of their ways, like, to keep their fossil fuel quantity up, or whatever the case may be, is by promoting these drug addictions or distribution of drugs and stuff like that, or these pandemics or whatever, like just the whole concept of like addicts and prostitution and stuff like that, so that more people are dying, or they are likely to be able to recruit more bodies, like from deaths to addictions. That's why we got opioid pandemic, zombie land, hidden addiction. So something about them using homeless people for fossil fuel. Yep, we got state of emergency. Damn, I didn't even mean to say homeless people, but using addicts as fossil fuel. And we got state of emergency. So there could be a state of emergency in your country or in your state. We got murder mysteries solved and unsolved. Murder mysteries solved and unsolved. So some murder mysteries are being solved at this time, or some evidence to solve these murder mysteries are coming out regarding some pirates, some addicts, or something about Food and Drug Administration, because we got the FDA. So something about the FDA here is involved. Organized crime. Some more evidence regarding organized crime facilitated by the FDA. Yeah, overseas. So this is why we got pirates here. This is also, so definitely something here about fossil fuels. This is probably why I was also channeling the whale blubber, because they also use whale oil. Something about oils. Gone mad with power. Chemically induced hallucinations. So putting drugs in the food here, or it's okay. So definitely distribution of drugs, whether that's through the hospital, whether that's through creating these addicts here, or whether putting drugs and steroids and different things in the food. Because I was getting a channeling about cow milk and how dairy and cow milk always like boost your puberty, especially in little girls. How little girls will start like getting breasts and becoming shapely and looking like grown-ass women at younger ages and stuff like that. This was all organized crime, and this is why there's a lot of child pedophilia and child trafficking, and people who will have sex with children, little girls and stuff like that. But the dairy industry, the FDA, and like the steroids, all this stuff, like all these different angles that they've been attacking people like for these reasons, in order to maintain power here, and to fulfill their twisted pleasures, or whatever the case may be. This is tied to that how milk or how dairy like progresses our bodies and stuff like that. They realized this, and so they kept pushing this, because like the pedophiles that's involved wanting thicker children, or children to look more like grown, like physically, but still have the mentality of a small child that is in fear or afraid of an adult, right? So something about them intentionally orchestrating that. We got biohazards, and then we got iris technology, extracting data code. So this could be the code violations. The code violation is extracting data codes and spiritual DNA from the eyes. Beware of face recognition and technology, you guys. Do not use this. If you have this on your iPhone or whatever the case, do not use this shit. Do not use this, because the eyes are the gateway to the soul. These people don't understand this. We got food shortage here. So food shortage is an organized crime. They are paying farmers to burn down their farms and their crops, y'all. Intentionally produced bad medicine. So intentionally producing bad medicine so they can have more bodies. We got French. So something about the Frenchmen here. Something about French and trafficking. So French traffickers. Something coming out here about French traffickers, or trafficking victims to France, or overseas to France here. Then we got going out of style. Then we got UFO visits. Unethical experimentation. But see, we had AI came out reverse and deadly intelligence came out reverse too. So, but I'm gonna put AI because that's what Shoulder said to me. So something about their AI malfunctioning. Something about artificial intelligence going out of style, or I don't know, like, I don't know. Y'all, they may need oil for some. They may need oil for some of this AI technology. And then we got fake news. Fake news. What's the fake news, Spirit? What's the fake news about? Be careful of fake news. Y'all know some news channels are banned in certain countries because they've been proven to lie a lot. We got governmental attacks through fake news. And we got a gala. So something about this gala here. A gala that's coming up or some shit. We got U.S. grown fruit, veggies, grains, and lentils, and policymakers. So something about policymakers discussing U.S. grown crop here at a gala or some type of convention or some type of event here. Governmental attacks. We got house parties, Greek events, concerts, vain celebrations that are fake. So definitely some type of vain celebration, this gala, or there's a gathering here with the government policymakers regarding it could be about this medicine, it could be about fake news, or yeah, something about the CEO Republican, the CEO Republican, whoever that is. And I don't know why this her center of attention. So the CEO Republican. So this has something to do with AI rappers. These AI rappers that they're trying to come out with. Yeah, it's not, nobody, people not really feeling this, or it's not really being received the way that they want it. So something here about foreign overseas crops as well. So they're both here. U.S. crop and foreign crop are here. And something about AI. AI came out reverse first, and it said going out of style. Then we got AI rappers. I know y'all done came across that shit and seen that shit. These people running the fuck out, bro. Damage control. So something about them having to do damage control regarding this, regarding some shit like this, or them having this meeting about damage control. How can they basically, yeah, yep, NASA. So it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Where those notes at? Where is that damage control note that I made? Still going bad on them anyway. Damage control. Action taken to limit the damaging effects of an accident or error on behalf of NASA. So this is also what they will be discussing or are discussing. It says their business or service harms their clientele. Still going bad on them anyway. We got military wars, bloodshed. Labs and laboratory keep coming out too. They have lost control over the situation. They've lost control over the situation regarding genetic mutations, man. I heard lost control over medicine, medicine, and I don't know, something about medicine. Yeah, we got government assistance here. medicine to induce amnesia, Alzheimer's, and dementia. What the hell these people got going on? Oh my God. So, you remember how I was saying that each country has its own zodiac signs, or like its own natal chart, right? And the US's sun sign is Cancer, right? That's his ruling, sign, right? The Most High, this is why my sewer card just came out. What is sewer? Sewer is like water and liquids and waste and stuff like that, right? So this is talking about the US turning itself into a sewer. Then we got extinction here, causing extinction, or it can be, so something about the US, America can be going into extinction and being erased from history here. From stealing other, and this is as a result of stealing other people's cultures, stealing other cultures' stories, claiming it as their own instead of just being their own original selves here, and because of this animal experimentation. So way too many code violations for this place to keep running, or for the Most High to keep allowing this country to keep running, right, or to keep standing. Yeah, we got spinal fluid extraction, manipulation. Yeah, lots of code violations here. Human test subjects. So trying to we got the United Nations. So the United Nations using people as or allowing people to be used as human test subjects, or definitely, like, this is America. Consuming aborted fetuses for nutritional value, and folklore medicine, child cannibalism. Now this is mostly done in China, so there could be something here about China as well. Nominating and promoting lost souls in the music industry. Only have sex, unethical, nasty bullshit to offer. So this is what they're doing with these AI rappers or whatever. I heard something about some of these artists and stuff like that are like waking up, like, and they want to be more, or they want to be more authentic. They're tired of being like this hologram, or some of these individuals holograms. So y'all gonna be learning more about how often they abuse holograms, illusions, the media, Photoshop, deep fakes, all this stuff. Like, y'all are going to be receiving more confirmation about this, bro, or just seeing more instances and examples and receiving evidence, like literally popping up on your timeline. Yup. Something about a hoax here. Something was a hoax. And then we got a morgue. Going out of style. So morticians or morgues, or the way that they've been dealing with afterlife or with death, is going out of style here, or like something about it is going out of style. We got underground caves, secret societies inside of mountains. So I don't know, something about moving bodies from the morgue to underground caves, and something about the mountains and bodies. Then we got cloning technology and clones. So something about an underground cave where they have cloning technology, or where they make clones. Something about a secret society that has cloning technology, a secret lab here that creates clones inside of a mountain as an underground cave or some shit like that. And then we got epidermal complications. So something about the epidermal shot as well, like that pregnant women get, or whatever, to help them with the pain in hospitals with childbirth. So be careful with that. Or you could be experiencing complications, or something is turning in on its head here, like regarding epidermal complications. Yep, harsh chemicals to harm the masculine's private. So there could have been something here about the epidermal when it goes into the women's, because I think they put it like somewhere by her spine or some shit like that. But something about it causing harm to a masculine's private. We got unable to function without melanin consumption here. So all these different mechanisms to try to extract melanin and blood here. And we got prostituting exploitation, because we got the XXX card. Secret coded handshakes. Social order is breaking down. The U.S. government is a scam, an illusion, smoke and mirrors. Fake societal structure induced by witchcraft. So we got the good cops. What about them? The good cops stolen bodies from an era to destroy melanin-rich spiritual potency. The good cops stole bodies from... Let's see. I feel like I need to use a different deck. The good cops stole bodies from where? The good cops. So something about some good cops here exposing like their colleagues or some shit like that. It says the good cops stole bodies from hidden caves and tunnels. Feds did a sweep. Something about some bodies being uncovered from some caves or tunnels here. Yeah, something with hospitals, pharmacists, malevolent herbalists can be involved here. It says adding glamour, love potions, and prescriptions to medicine, elixirs, and drugs to bind. We keep getting something here about an adult store as well. Institutional scandals and hysteria spells. The good cop stole body from hidden tunnels. Yeah, we got NASA trespassing. And then we got the shadow government. Big form of witchcraft and sorcery. So this is a lot to do with the FDA. Judgment for using the land for harmful drugs. We got church shootings and bombings as well. Biohazards. Chipped. Feds did a sweep. Trump supporters killing animals for oil. What the hell? I want to see, get some more details on this. Okay. So something about these drugs making people more infertile, that was intentional. So intentionally, we've got nostalgia. So intentionally trying to make women more infertile. It's not new to us. Yep. Compromising people's nervous system so that they can't, so that they struggle with being visionaries, holding the vision, that type of thing, or being grounded emotionally. Trying to inflate people's anxieties. So something about an Uncle Tom here. We got basketball. Basketball return. Basketball return. Return the ball. We got the Pope. The Pope. So something here about the Pope, the Vatican. And creative property. So something about the Pope is an alcoholic, or the Pope and alcohol can't handle their liquor. The Pope can't handle their liquor. Return creative property. Dropping the ball. Never be the same. So something about this part, the Pope would never be the same. The Pope would never be the same. We got inflation here. Reverse psychology. Then we got LGBTQ. So something about thought they had a chance. Thought they had a chance. So trying to reverse something here, and it's something connected to LGBTQ. We got football. I don't know why I'm thinking about Dr. Chris Wellstein, her passage in the ISIS papers that talks about the ball theory or whatever, like sports, ball sports, and like racism and all of that shit. So you guys might want to check that out. You can find some messages in there. So we got a premature child. or premature children here. Amusement and theme parks. Be careful with amusement parks, theme parks, football, basketball. Your children being involved in these things, be careful. Be careful. Premature child. I don't know why this kind of giving me something else though. Premature. I know what premature means when it comes to like babies being born early or something like that, but I'm hearing like the word mature, like maturity and pre like separated. So I'm hearing it in a different way, like a different meaning as it pertains to maturity. So something about being pre-prepped to be mature. We got intellectual property. Something about some intellectual property here. Or something being premeditated. We got wallet. We got wallet. So something here regarding money, finances, or theft. Perplexed. Undiscovered. So something about the Italians as well, or your Italian ancestry. Something about the Italians and terrible planning. Then we got Egypt, Kemet, and so something about the Italians and Egypt, and Italians' terrible planning regarding intellectual property with Egypt or ancient Kemet, because ancient Kemet came out reverse. Then we got cartoon throwbacks. So something about them exposing themselves in old cartoons or something like that. You could be watching a lot of old cartoons and being guided to watch this stuff. We got top or above. Top or above a bitter bitch author. A bitter bitch author that could be Italian. In the world. Author of cartoons or somebody who creates cartoons. Something about your posture. Be mindful of your posture or something like that. Some of you guys may be needing to use a sauna or like buy your own portable sauna, because this can help eradicate dark energies. So we got thighs, like your thighs. We got thighs, hotline, and source of supply. Unhealthy. Source of supply. When they were younger. So y'all know hotline. When I wrote hotline, I thought about this is about a business partner or an employee. But when I wrote, alrighty then. So something about a bisexual business partner or employee is unhealthy, or something about them is unhealthy. They could be using you as a source of supply here. So just being a little bit too codependent on your energy. So be mindful of that. But when I wrote hotline, I was thinking about Pretty Ricky. It's 5 in the morning and I'm having phone sex with you. We got From the Islands. And now I'm on the hotline. Something about somebody from the islands here and a fracture. So they could be having a fracture here in their thigh. Damn, is that possible? So something about the bone, like where the thigh is, somebody suffering from a fracture or some shit. Yeah, they got dropped or something dropped. And we got cartel. Script club. Somebody could have fell at a script club, motherfucker. Somebody fell at a script club. Oh my God. That's crazy. Humans that are actually beasts. I'm telling you, I keep getting something about that. This person could be a Sagittarius. We got mama and daddy house. Something about mama, daddy house. This person could be Ghanaian, or you could be Ghanaian. This could have been a prospect. So this definitely could have been somebody who was interested in you. They were a prospect. We got truth that there's somebody that you could have been like daring with, or like maybe like just risky, like a risk taker. Something about risk taking energy. And then we got eavesdrop. So you could have overheard about this happening to somebody.
This could definitely be a scripper here for somebody, or somebody who's in that type of industry for work. We got tyrant. Then we got purple nails, purple lips. This person's favorite color could be purple. They could wear a lot of purple lipstick or purple nails a lot. So we got sweating, nostalgia. So somebody is being very nostalgic at this time. They got them sweating. A drug lord. A drug lord. We got nude. Nude. So something about somebody being naked, being like exposed, or I don't know. We got subliminals and couch surfing. So somebody being exposed, a drug lord here being exposed for couch surfing. Then we got distant cousins. So this could be your distant cousin. Something about a pastor is here. A pastor may have gotten caught nude on somebody's couch, performing a bisexual act. We got serial, so they could have been doing this for some time here. This person could have a goatee, because we got goatee facial hair. Goatee facial hair. We also have withdrawal here, so this person could have a history with drugs. Whoever we talking about, this person is a karmic. There's a karmic individual here with a goatee, man. A great big fall. So this is somebody who's very prideful. Or they could have been very prideful, arrogant, thought they was untouchable. Yep, they thought they was untouchable because it says, bitch, I wasn't supposed to. So, bitch, I wasn't supposed to get caught, or I wasn't, yeah, something like that. We got hair, so something about their hair. Something about their hair here. Some of you guys could be needing to eat some blueberries. We got construction work. So this person can do construction work. Or something about a follow-up. Something about following up with some construction work. Some of you guys can have properties here, or something about you need to follow up with some construction work. Yeah, because we got invent. Invent agriculture. Inventing agriculture. So something about the age of Taurus. Was that the age of Taurus? Maybe that wasn't the age of Taurus. Let me see. What, something about the age where we was where agriculture was like the biggest, something like that. Something here about a mistress too. We're gonna get to that. That could have been that script we was talking about, but something about a mistress receiving judgment. Then we got something about a lady. So I feel like we're getting messages for about the ladies and the queens and the mistress or whatever. But we also have a mistress of servants. A mistress of servants. And that's in the Hebrew lexicon for that 1404 number I had got earlier, which was the number of change, I think. Can you get this off my screen, please? Thank you. The hell? Yeah, I know I didn't. All my tabs should still be up here. Fuck. Oh well. Which, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, and what is that? What? Yo, there's something about 404, so There's a lot going on with our stability, our housing, our families, our structure here. Because 404 or 1404, that keep coming up. Okay, maybe if I do it this way, I'll find it. Agriculture in Mesopotamia. Agriculture is the ratio main economic activity in ancient Mesopotamia, operating under harsh constraints, notably the arid climate. So, yes, this was the age of Taurus, I believe. And if I'm wrong, I apologize, but that's what I see right now. Yep. Age of Taurus, 4,320 to 2160 BC. Taurus rules wealth and banking, peace, comfort, refinement, permanence, and monumental building. Age of Taurus, agriculture age. Y'all see where I'm going with that. So something about you could have lived in the age, or you could have a past life where you lived in the age where agriculture was invented. So or this could just simply mean like you growing more food, growing your own shit. What other messages do you have? Food. I need some more of these. So an ex-con could be losing their eyesight. Somebody who has a scar on their face. We got uninvolved. Something here about a cult leader in the Northeast. In a sunken city. News reporters. So something about the news, something about you seeing something about a sunken city being revealed in the news. This could be in the Northeast. We got cross species and crossbreeding. Last names. I had got a message too, like about the names of cars, like the different car brands and something like that, and like the families or the people that they're named after, like something about the energy or the frequency that these names carry. Like, I don't know, something about you looking into that. Yeah, because we got your first thought here, so I'm glad I remember that shit. Yep, at first glance, but now that I have this, higher spiritual learning and consciousness, yeah, that name, like for example, my name in Hebrew is pronounced and written as Yada. That's Yahda, and it means the knowing one, or she knows, right? So whereas my name may look one thing in American, like Jada, right? We know now that it's more to a name, it's more in a name. So something about you just, I don't know, something about that detail being important at this time. Excuse me. Something about your throat chakra, or speaking about something, expressing something. Also something about Latin. So the origins, making sure you're looking into the origins of something here. So we got interested. If any of you are interested in dating outside of your race, like definitely look into like the meaning of their names, their family name. We got someone or people in a gang. Strike 3. Someone or some people that's in a gang are on their strike 3. It says, who the fuck are you? So yeah, somebody is definitely on their last strike here. because they was entitled as fuck. This person could be put on house arrest, or maybe this person was, because, yeah. Yep. You got served. Exposing self through frustrated outbursts. So we got something about plasma here. Y'all know plasma is a component found in blood. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Their wife. Something about somebody's wife and her blood or her plasma. Somebody, what the hell? Something about some people here who uses their spouses, and it kind of makes me think about Get Out. But they use their spouses and their kids, so this could even be kids that they adopt, but using their kids, using these people for plasma. I don't know why Spin the Bottle keeps coming out too. We got their man, their lady, spending so surrounding themselves with sources of supply, and then spinning the bottle on who they're going to use when they need to use them, like for whatever bodily fluids or DNA or whatever they need, like, or organs. All right, so we got their man, lady in a relationship. Rats and rabbits. Game over. What the hell is this saying? We got Mission Impossible. And something about farm animals is here. We got Spy Reverse and a Great Big Fall. How you a real one but you plastic. Cross species, crossbreeding. Y'all, there's some people walking around us that's not real. So surgery, now is not a good time to have any surgeries. So something about you really like for example, like the moon phases, right? Y'all know the moon is reflective of our emotions, our intuition, our creativity, and all of that, right? But especially our emotional selves, our emotional bodies. Once again, the universe operates off feeling, right? So surgery during waxing gibbous, which is the current moon phase we're in right now, it's not advised to get surgeries. Also, if you look into that, there are certain organs that are more delicate at this time. So we got bystander effect and something about anal, but it came out reverse. So I don't know if this has something to do with somebody's rectum or something like that, or if this is talking about, you know how anal is also used for it's another meaning for it. I'm being anal with this information, or let me be anal with you, like almost like let me be, let me be very clear or some shit like that. So something not being, what the hell? This bystander effect energy, instead of clearing shit up, like, yeah, you can fall too, or you can be a part of that great fall. Especially like if you are seeing these things, you're choosing to be blind, voluntarily be blind. Be careful with that. Okay. Oh, yeah. So if you go on AstroSeek, at the top of the website, they always have the current planets, and then right next to it, they'll have the moon calendar, and it'll show you the current phase that the moon is in and like all its phases. So all right, current moon in Capricorn, waxing gibbous. You might have a strong need for being useful to the society, and you look for justification in the outside world. You may underestimate what you want from yourself and for yourself. Shyness may be accompanied by resentment of the fact that others ignore you. Do not seek approval from the outside. It will not help you get rid of your doubt. It is harmful to you. You have to trust your inner values. So organs influenced by this current moon transit is the knees, joints, backbone. So that's why we had posture come out. Um, Knees, joints, backbone, spinal muscles, patella, bones, tendons, ligaments, skin, hair, spleen, the organ of balance. So there's a lot of evidential there's a lot of bullshit or errors or damages being exposed, revealed regarding the spine with these damn vaccines, that epidermal shot shit. Yeah, it's a lot coming on. Like it's a lot coming out around this time about that shit. Mm. Complications. What I just said? What the fuck I just said? Vaccines, and somebody is definitely going to be on house arrest. We got buzzkill. Somebody who's a buzzkill, or somebody's getting their buzz killed. Built up plaque in brain, heart, hardened hearts, and reprobated minds. Put nothing in or no one above God. So this is going to be their harsh lessons or circumstances for doing it. But we got Lemurians keep coming out. Let me read y'all something about Lemurians, because I even need to be informed my goddamn self. But something about them trying to disable Lemurians here with neurodisorder diseases. So let's see what's all the hype with Lemurians, because it keep coming out. Lemurians are an ancient, super advanced society who moved underground millions of years ago and currently resides in Mount Shasta. If you want the true history, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Lemuria, or Mu, which is MU, is believed to have been a continent where heaven really was a place on earth. The Lemurians are thought of as a peaceful, highly intelligent race of people that existed millions of years ago. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. Wow. Neurodisorder diseases and reproductive diseases as well, launched on Lemurian race. Many myths speak of there being a great flood or cataclysm, which brought about the end and sinking of Lemuria. Sunken cities. Some went into the ocean and shapeshifted into whales, dolphins, and the mermaids. This is why these people killing these whales. Oh my God, these sacred creatures, they're murdering them because it's freaking ancestors who reincarnated as freaking sacred animals, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm getting so many downloads right now. Like, y'all know dolphins are very human-like. What the hell, bro? What the hell? Others went underground into tunnels deep in the earth. Others became the stone people, and others fled to other lands. Those that survived went on undercover, attempting to integrate with the rest of the planet. It is the thought that the Lemurians became the shamans and healers of the globe. Oh my God. Sharing their healing gifts and passing them on. This may be why so many of the world's religions, lineages, and healing modalities are so similar when you break them down in essence, because they came from the same place, Lemuria. Some believe that there is a Lemurian civilization living within and underneath Mount Shasta, a volcano in California. And this is just a fellow person, their speculation. I believe that the first wave of starseeds to come to Earth lived on the continent of Lemuria. My soul's memory of Lemuria is one of crystal clear waters and crystal mountains, a paradise garden of Eden type of feeling, where we were at one with nature and saw everything around us as sentient beings. We communicated with trees, flowers, and animals. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are part of a transition team who at soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. Oh my God. My freaking crown chakra, bro. Oh my God. What was the one card that came out for us and it came out reverse? It came out reverse, but by the end of closing out the Starseed oracles, it flipped back around upright. What does it say? A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. But all these things here were launched in order to throw our vision off course, right? This conflict, these misunderstandings, this disagreement, these disputes, whatever, right? These interferences, or you just picking up on these emotional energies around you because you're empathic, right? The universe is a feeling universe. Feeling. So if you empathically feeling shit, you feel me, that can impact your manifestations. So keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. Wow. What's in Lemurian? Why do people believe they live in Mount Shasta? First of all, where the hell is Mount Shasta? Pangea? Is that Pangea, Africa? Hold on. Oh, so something about paranormal activity around Mount Shasta too, like where the Lemurians were originated. We about to find out where the hell this place is, because it's looking like they're saying it's in Africa, y'all. And you know what's so crazy about it? You know how they always, whenever they always be trying to talk about shit or capitalize, they always, I'm sorry, I'm not saying, no, I'm gonna tell you this too. All white people are not bad, but it's always white faces that they use to illustrate the characters, right? But this location that they showing me is in the goddamn, let me show you. So Lemuria's in the Pacific Islands. Hold on. Oh, we got Atlantis and Lemuria here. Okay, we're gonna get to all that because I'm excited as hell with this information. But something about Pangea, and it's like it stretches across Africa. It's like in the middle of Africa, South America, Eurasia. Or maybe not. Hold on, I might be getting ahead of myself, so let me just read. We like to hypothesize about the paranormal activity surrounding Mount Shasta. From Bigfoot sightings to alien activity, there is no doubt that the mysteries surrounding the beautiful Shasta are intriguing. The most popular of these theories surrounding Shasta are regarding Lemurians living in the mountain. I've heard of these stories most of my life, but mostly thrown them to the side as hogwash. But as I grow older, my curiosity lies within the spirit of the theory. Why do many people believe this far-fetched tale? I decided to dive deep. Are Lemurians living in Mount Shasta? First and foremost, what are they? In 1864, zoologist Philip published an article about a classification of species called lemurs, in which he was puzzled by the presence of their fossils in both Madagascar and India. but not in Africa or the Middle East. He hypothesized that Madagascar and India had once been a part of a larger continent, which was the first theory leading to the discovery of the ancient supercontinent Pangaea. Following this scientific discovery, the concept of Lemuria began to appear in the works of other scholars. Haeckel looked for the missing link in this area, proposing that the fossils of the first humans sunk under the sea, but some proposed the lost land went somewhere else. Fast forward to 1899 when Frederick Spencer published A Dweller on Two Planets, which is, a book. It claimed that survivors from a sunken continent called Lemuria were living in Mount Shasta. In the book, Lemurians lived in a series of complex tunnels beneath the mountain. Locals would sometimes see the creatures wandering outside the mountain in white robes. Witness accounts. There have been many accounts of run-ins with Lemurians or other mysterious beings at Mount Shasta, none of which have been substantiated. The two early witness accounts created a large movement in the belief of Lemuria. Yada, yada, yada. Underground city 11 miles deep in the mountain, full of gold shields and mummies, some of which were 10 feet tall. Oh, in 1904, British prospector J.C. Brown claimed to find an underground city 11 miles deep in the mountain full of gold shields and mummies, some of which were 10 feet tall. When he told his story to others, the group compiled an 8-person team to explore the mountain for the underground city, but on the day the team was to set out, J.C. Brown disappeared. What the fuck? In the early 1930s, Guy Ballard reported to meet Saint Germain, not clear if he is a Lemurian descent, on the mountain, which led to the founding of the I Am movement. I just pulled the I Am card for somebody's reading this weekend. It was either Virgo, Cancer, or Scorpio. The silent read, which knows. I Am movement, which led to over 1 million followers in the late 1930s until Ballard's death. The I Am movement. The belief in Lemuria and Mount Shasta and subsequent witness accounts have been incorporated into numerous occult religions, including I Am activity, the Summit Lighthouse, a church universal and triumphant, and Chiron. All of these witness accounts seem to happen right after the different published books detailing Lemuria and Mount Shasta. Modern day Lemuria beliefs. There are still many people that hang around Mount Shasta with beliefs of Lemuria. According to the Lemurian Connection, the history of Lemuria goes back 4,500,000 before. Y'all, fuck that. When the civilization ruled the earth, the continent of Lemuria was located in the Pacific Ocean and extended from western United States and Canada to lands in the Indian Ocean and Madagascar. Oh wow! What the fuck? Hold on, I have to get my little globe, a detailed globe, cause I could have sworn I saw. Yeah, so there's Australia. They're saying that they're trying to say that it was located. So something about some sunken cities in the Pacific Ocean. Do y'all know how big the Pacific Ocean is? Is the Pacific Ocean the biggest one? It's not Atlantic Ocean. I think the Pacific Ocean might be the biggest ocean, y'all. But something about sunken cities being discovered with underneath the Pacific Ocean. Okay, look at this. So here's Australia, right here. All this right here is the Pacific Ocean, right? they're saying that Lemuria was here, somewhere up in here. Hold on, let me make sure I'm looking at it right. Yeah, somewhere up in here. This big gap right there. So, whoa, what are you telling me? I'm all for it though. I don't know if y'all can see it on my screen. Y'all see Australia in the corner? So yeah, if you look at like current or modern maps and globes, there ain't nothing but water right there in that spot. So, well, it's like it's little remnants. I'm not gonna lie, it's little remnants of some type of islands, like little small islands and shit. So yeah, more than likely it just got covered with water. Alright. So Madagascar, Indian Ocean and Madagascar, located in the Pacific Ocean and extended from western United States and Canada, and lands in the Indian Ocean and Madagascar. I kind of wish I had looked at all that. So, Pacific Ocean. Where is it? Nope, that wouldn't make sense. Pacific Ocean. And then okay, so that means Pacific Ocean, United States, Canada is here above the United States. How the fuck? How? That don't even make sense. The Indian Ocean way over here. So that don't even make sense. Oh, no. So it was all the way from here and stretched across that way? So what the hell is hiding underneath the Pacific Ocean? Ain't no telling what we about to see with all these waters drying up. 25,000 years ago, Atlantis and Lemuria were the two most highly civilized civilizations on Earth. That's when things went south. Here is the explanation from LemurianConnection.com. The tension between the two, Atlantis and Lemuria, arose regarding the development and evolution of other civilizations. Don't that shit always happen? When they're overdeveloping or overbuilt, like the industrialization and all that, don't that shit always happen? It ends up backfiring on nature, the surrounding nature and environment. The Lemurians believed that the other less evolved cultures should be left alone to continue their own evolution at their own pace, according to their own understanding and pathway, whereas the Atlanteans believed that less evolved cultures should be controlled by the two more evolved civilizations. Their argument over ideologies resulted in several thermonuclear wars, which weakened both continental plates. Didn't I mention tectonic plates earlier in the reading about earthquakes and how an earthquake actually takes place? The shifting of tectonic plates, like they shift or some shit like that, and then it just vibrates to the outer earth, and then we have an earthquake. So it starts it starts at the core and then it expands outwardly. So this says thermonuclear. What the fuck? Thermonuclear. Now, I feel like I should, okay, the Spirit said go with your first thought, so I'm going to share my first thought when I heard that. You know how some people are saying the reason why we're having like all this heat and this, that, and the third, it has a lot to do with the imbalances in people's like frequency and their energy, their anger, the madness that's going on, like whatever the case may be, right? That demonic energy. And so the heat is like, that's why the heat was so fucking hot or hotter than ever, and because of climate, right? Because of climate conditions or pollution, radiation, all these things that's heating up the planet, right? But also the tension between people, right? The discord and division. So this is what I think of when it says thermonuclear, that the frequencies like just created like so much heat and not enough calmness or like order, like balance of that like type of energy, like that fire energy. And as a result, it kind of just, the overheating or like the imbalance in the weather is what caused like some type of nuclear like explosion or manifestation, because we're reflections of nature. So I feel like because of the tension and the disagreement amongst the people, like shit heating up the tension, right, it ended up reflecting in their land and their environment. Well, we're gonna see what it's about. Thermonuclear, relating to or using nuclear reactions that occur only at a very high temperature. Relating to or involving weapons in which explosive force is produced by thermonuclear reactions. They're not giving me, you're not really telling me. That occur only at nuclear reactions that occur only at very high temperatures. So there was some things that happened during this heat, y'all, these heat waves. Hold on. I need to search something real quick. There's something here about hydrogen and fossil fuels, biomass. There's something going on with this. So natural gas reforming and gasification. Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide is created by reacting natural gas with high temperature steam. The carbon monoxide is reacted with water to produce additional hydrogen. Okay, electricity from the grid or from renewable sources such as wind, solar, geothermal, or biomass is also currently used to produce hydrogen. In the longer term, solar energy and biomass can be used more directly to generate hydrogen. The four most abundant elements in the human body is hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, and nitrogen. Account for more than 99% of the atoms inside you. They are found throughout your body mostly as water, but also as components of biomolecules such as proteins, fats, DNA, and carbohydrates. So that might be why plasma came out as well. But definitely something here about that conflict and that tension with this our energy. Y'all know how powerful we are, how powerful our energy is. Our energy. We're all masters of energy, right? Just like the trees, the earth, right? So whatever going on with us is going to affect our surroundings, and vice versa. So that's crazy. That's deep. That's crazy. Where was that? So what does it mean to go thermonuclear? Of relating to or employing transformations in the nuclei of atoms of low atomic weight, such as hydrogen, that require a very high temperature for their inception, as in the hydrogen bomb or in the sun. Thermonuclear reaction, thermonuclear weapon. Did you know that we could be fucking weapons? Well, we know that, but no, did you know that you're fucking, the energy that you're producing, the different kinds and components of energy you're producing can cause explosions. And I always tell people, it's so crazy how there's a such thing as being electrocuted by matching electricity with water, but let me tell you how majestic and divine and amazing and mysterious the Most High is to create us being mostly composed of water, yet we still have electricity running through our bodies, our brains. Bro, that's powerful. That's powerful. But your ass can be in a goddamn bathtub, somebody drop a damn radio in there that's fucking plugged up and shit, your ass get electrocuted and die. So I'm hearing the Headless Horseman again. Something about you being able to mark people for death by sharing their names or pointing at them. Names. These names don't just these names are not just limited to people, like actual people. Like it can be the name of a place, the name of an organization, a country, whatever the case may be. Disable. You can cause these things to disable by pointing them out, speaking of it, revealing it, exposing what these people are doing, what these companies are doing, whatever the case may be, right? Yeah. I'm telling y'all, there is a lot of, this is old, I already spoke on this, but there's like a lot of complications going on with injections, y'all. All kinds. BBL, like the stuff that they use like for BBLs, the stuff that they use for pregnancy, like the epidermal shots, the regular vaccines for COVID, monkey, whatever the case may be, the flu shots. There's a lot going on with that. So we got disqualified. Keep coming out again. A disqualified business partner or employee. So something about businesses that are unqualified being approved by the FDA. Where that card at? The FDA approving unqualified businesses to operate and poison people. The domino effect, they're all crumbling down. Every last one of them. The domino effect. Plastic copies and duplicates. Codependency. And then malnourished. So making people be codependent on them only to leave them malnourished? No. There's something going on with Ghana here, or something about Ghana is here. Something about Ghana disqualifies something. Ghana disqualifies something. And what I thought about just now, there's a part of Africa that banned white models from their commercials or some shit like that because it was damaging the self-esteem of the black girls, of the young black girls. Yep, get out of here. Get out of here with that bullshit damaging us. Get out. Get out of here with your fucking chemicals and your injections and your vaccines making us infertile. Get out. So it's some shit like that. That type of energy. Get the fuck out. So businesses that's doing this, they gotta go. Get out of here. That's what I'm hearing. You're out of here. I hear Scorpion. Get out of here. That's what I hear. Or come over here, motherfucker. Something about these people being a mental rash to us. Yeah. But the Most High will deliver. The Most High will deliver. Something is here about cats and dogs. Low cut cats and dogs. Low cut cats and dogs. Y'all remember I mentioned in the same reading about how I found out all the kind of animals that people are out here eating, bro. You think motherfuckers, y'all, look, I'm gonna tell you the basic ass shit you heard about, and that I am not even talking about this shit. I'm gonna tell you the basic shit that we heard about growing up, us country kids and shit that we heard about in the South. Or the damn meats that we would even question sometimes. So my family members eating that shit. Like, for example, the wildest that you heard of animals that people be eating from where you from probably was coon, deer, rabbit, frog legs. What else? People like That is weird. Because chicken, that's basic. Chicken, beef, pork, fish, crabs, all that shit is pretty basic. But this motherfuckers out here cooking, butchering giraffes, hippopotamus, whales, orcas, dolphins, pandas, lions. Y'all motherfuckers cooking and eating lions, bro. And I ain't talking about, oh, they found this motherfucker dying or almost dead and they put him out his misery. No, they hunting these sacred exotic animals and selling them for food, for profit. Yup, selling their fat. So the same thing that they do with pork and shit like that. You know how they got these damn pictures online where they'll show you like how they cut or how they section off the pork or they section off the cattle and stuff like that, the different parts and what the different kinds of meat or selections are called, right? Or what they name them. Yeah. So just like how I was saying how they eat the whale's flesh. People were saying that they really love the taste of the whale's flesh when it's fried. I know. It's terrible. Cannibalism. Y'all, be careful with blood drives. Be careful with blood drives. I don't know what it's like, because this is the thing. We on social media, so there's going to be people from all over the motherfucking world, all over the goddamn country. There are some towns, some cities, some states here that's being targeted for their plasma, specifically their blood. These people are intentionally creating hazardous environments for these people to live in, as well as like their job situations with their job and work and money and finances, that and the third. They're intentionally setting up these conditions so that these people will come to these blood drives and donate their blood for pay. This is talking about pay donations for blood. They have two different kinds. They have a section where they do free blood donations, and they also have a file for paid blood donations where they pay the people like different kinds, different amounts of money in order to give their blood. So there's some people in some cities that's going to these places here trying to get like quick money so that they can eat or for drugs, whatever the case may be, right? Trying to get quick money, and they're going to give blood twice a week at these blood drives that are intentionally centered in black communities. You already know the typical makeup, the blueprint, how they do was trying to set us up like fucking lab rats with the ABC stores. You got your alcohol store, you got your church's chicken, you got your Family Dollar, you got your bullshit all around you to create a fucked up environment within yourself, right? To have you volunteer to create a fucked up internal environment, right? So they're targeting these type of areas here, placing these goddamn blood drives here, paying people for their blood because they're trying to get plasma. They need that fucking plasma. Why? Because it's protein. They need that. So we got recepting the communities. Bro. So something about you having standards on the community that you want to be a part of as well. And we got boredom that builds is here. Boredom that builds. Distraction. Boredom that builds distraction. So something about them continuing to implement this in the community, or the standards of the community and social medias, or the standard that they try to set for people's communities is to conjure or implement some type of boredom here that builds distraction, keeps people distracted here and less receptive of what's actually going on around them or to them. Once again, we got last names. It's very significant here. Please pay attention to people's last names or these company names. These company names are most of the time named like after people's last names here. Why am I hearing? Let me see it. So we got mood swings. Accident. So we got an accident and mood swings here. That could have been an accident that occurred as a result of a mood swing here. Somebody with a princess complex. We really have to be more gentle with ourselves, y'all. whenever we get angry or we're misunderstood or people just getting on our goddamn nerves. We have to be more gentle with ourselves here. We got waterfalls, TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Listen to the lakes and the rivers that you used to. Listen to the rivers and the lakes. Listen to the Most High. Listen to your soul. Listen to your intuition. We got missions and or bets. And then we got pigs. Some of y'all could have had dreams. Somebody could have recently had a dream of somebody trying to sleep with you. But let me tell you, this is how it was. You didn't feel them penetrating you, or you didn't feel the actual sex in the dream. But this is why, because it was one-sided. They was infiltrating your dream. They astral projected to your dream. And this is why you did not feel the actual sensation, because there are some sexual dreams where you can feel the sensation on your body. You know, like the whole concept of wet dreams, this, that, and the third. But something about you guys being protected in the dream state, like feeling-wise. Remember, the universe is a feeling place that operates off what you feel as well. So something about somebody could have definitely tried to infiltrate your dream state recently, and something about you having more control over it, like you stopped it, or I don't know. Like, for example, because I'm speaking from my own experience, I had a dream this morning, and look, so somebody is definitely like wondering, like, yeah. Then we got sweating. So something about you sweating in your sleep. But anyway, I had a dream that my partner, he left out of the room, or he left out of the house to go help a friend, or to go do something. And I think I was asleep. And this person had came in. I know who the person is, but this person came in my room, and somehow, like, I ended up, like, it's like something just jumped, and we ended up, like, standing, like, in front of the wall. And this person, so this was this person's fantasy about me, what they want to do. Because they called themselves Hit Me From the Back, like standing up against the wall. And I was disoriented, like I was asleep. You know, like when you sleep, you sleep, but you waking up, like, but you're like still kind of disoriented. So I'm just assuming it's my partner. You know, I wake up, and when I turn around and realized who it was, like I just stopped the situation, ran out of my room or whatever, and I headed upstairs or whatever, like, and that's when I seen my partner loading things onto the porch with the friend that he was helping out. So, and I woke up, and I told him about that shit this morning or whatever, and there was some confirmation, like something about the back, from the back, or something about the back, like on our TV, or I don't know what the fuck had happened, like after I was telling him about it, and it was like confirmation. So it's a message for somebody. So there can be an accident here with pigs. What? Oh, so they're panicking about some type of accident. Some type of accident here with pork or pigs. And it got somebody sweating here. This could be somebody's baby brother, or something about a baby brother here. And I had felt this, but I didn't say it. Somebody could be trying to like do a temperature check with you, or something about people doing temperature checks at this time or in the near future. When it's all done, did you really gain from? When it's all done, did you really gain from what you've done? So that's Lauryn Hill, Lost Ones. So something about a baby brother here. It keeps coming out. When it's all done, did you really gain from what you've done? Silly rabbit. We got BBL, complications. An ex-lover here, and STD results. So the STD, that's the second time that came out too. So STD results. Something about some keys here as well. Someone else. So keys to someone else's house. So we got gem reverse. Nah, that shit. It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication lead to complications. Something about some miscommunication regarding finances here. Funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. Somebody need to listen to that song. Get some message, some confirmation about a baby brother and an ex-lover here is in that song. Yeah, we got the hermit. So you can be in hermit mode here from these individuals, or you can be like in hermit. Regarding these individuals receiving messages, downloads, in an investigative like type of energy here, but literally receiving like a lot of your downloads from the cosmos about these. So could even be feeling like kind of nostalgic sometimes because you're just receiving more details to information that's already, like a file that's been begun, like a case that's been started but not closed. So you receiving like more evidence or like more details, clarity to close out something here regarding your past or some individuals here. We got 9 of Cups reversed. So wish fulfillment. So they could have been trying to intentionally delay this or keep this from coming out here. Yep, this judgment and the chariot. So something about your forward movement here. We got the Fool card. So something about a new journey here or just moving forward. This newness that's coming, that you're moving towards. This spiritual newness here. We got King of Wands. That's crazy. We got all major arcana cards came out the Egyptian deck, bro. Literally all major arcanas. We got female authority. Somebody with a heavy tongue, bro. Somebody with a heavy tongue. Yeah, we got the moon here. Some secrets or something being revealed here or coming out here. Or some emotions, some sturdy emotions regarding this person here. Somebody with a heavy tongue, bro. Or they could talk like with a lisp or... Oh my God, somebody's baby brother could be like one of those people, like he got big ass lips, bro, and a big ass tongue. And like when he talked for a long time, like a bunch of like spit and shit like start to form in the corners of his mouth or something. I don't know. He be drooling. Yeah, this person could be on house arrest here. We got ankle monitor. And something here about a bartender, and we got infused. So something here about a bartender or a mixer. He could be a bartender or a mixer, or this ex-lover could be. Something about them infusing something. It's a Queen of Swords. Something about her infusing something in somebody's drink. We got the Knave of Chalices. So, some of you guys could know that your little brother is dating someone or involved with a woman here. This could be an older woman. We got Knave of Cups reversed. So this person isn't... Yeah, we got the Three of Swords. Let me get some more information on this lady, because it's kind of sketchy. Fear of the divine feminine prophet. So this could be a divine feminine prophet. It did come up upright, the Queen of Swords, but let me see. It says regaining your trust. You show them energy they've never experienced from anyone else. So this could be a King of Cups. No, this could be a King of Cups in the making here for somebody. Somebody who still has to mature emotionally. We got a breakthrough. This person could be having a breakthrough here. Yeah, after severing this connection, or after a connection is being severed here. Some type of soul talk. It says, I win, you lose. You should have known better. I win, you lose. You should have known better, by Monica. And then we got the code by Aliyah. It's so hard for me to say her name. But it's the code by Aliyah and Moses Boyd. So something about head down. It's about to push me to the edge now. Could have been so simple, but it's dread now. We got pay. So something about you paying attention to your diet here. Paying more attention to your diet, or you telling this person, or this person needs to be paying attention to what they are eating or what they are consuming overall, not just actual food, but like words, information. We got a rebirth here, or something about you helping this person with their diet or to eat better, to be more conscious about what they are consuming. Yeah, so that they can, yeah, something about you helping somebody love themselves. Somebody needed to love themselves. This is talking about this queen here. She loves herself. I love myself. Small setback for a major comeback. And then we got a new pet friend. So something about you earning a new pet friend. This could be spiritual or it could be in the physical. And we got trending. You could be trending as well, or something trending. Utopia. Your utopia will be trending. We got Egyptian heart, so that came out again. Some of you guys, it will really benefit you to listen to these ancient instruments. You could be a shaman. It says less speaking, more observing and writing. So this is what you're being encouraged to do at this time. This will also help keep you calm. We got access granted. Access granted for you to do less speaking, more observing and more writings. Yeah, newness. Access granted to newness here for the prophet, a divine feminine. Something about you having the power of interpretation and you seeing that you're gonna see just how powerful, or just how much you have the power of interpretation through your observations that you make in your writings. So even if you're an artist, like what you draw, like something about you like really finding out just how interpretive you are. So you can also be a good interpretive of dreams. We got Love Yours by J. Cole. So this is talking about gratitude. This is the secret here. So definitely, I think it's free on YouTube. I think it's free on YouTube. It might be, I don't know, but watch that whenever you get some time here. It's some good vibes to listen to. It says no effort you make toward willing justice in this lifetime was in vain. You shall reap what you sow. And then something about your good old home cooking here. Y'all, I didn't even mean to grab this damn deck. I was supposed to get the deck to find out more about this damn lady, but everything happens for a reason. So this is about a divine feminine here. Something about a divine feminine. And maybe a guy she was dating. Woo, we got a baby. So something about a baby is here. Something about a baby is here. We got, what the hell? I'll see if that come back out. Hold on, because I can't get my cards mixed up. So give me 1 second. Now get my cards mixed up. Alright. So something about your soul tribe as well is here. Oh, no. I want to keep those. So. Somebody need to chill out on the pork here. Because and it's something about exercise. Pay more attention to your health here. Or there's some type of imbalance there. I just heard, but I love bacon. I love bacon. Alright. Oh no, this is in my dark. This is in my my hidden secret deck. So a baby card. So something about this boy or somebody you was dating here acting like a goddamn baby emotionally or some shit like that. Somebody acting like a big baby. Alright, so I got the right deck now. Yep, mama's boy. Mama's boy. Knave of Cups. I know cups is emotions and shit, so this could be a water sign. Alright, and then we also have a karmic friend here wants to apologize. Somebody that you went to daycare with. Or this karmic friend, like something about, I don't know, maybe they work in a daycare. We got body camera. Somebody could be being exposed here for something that took place at a daycare. We got lawsuits. Yep, somebody's getting sued. A karmic friend could be getting sued here regarding something about a daycare. Yeah, we got it's gonna flop. It's gonna flop. Or something about you babysitting, like you not babysitting grown ass goddamn adult children. That's why I got daycare. So I think that's another reason why daycare came out. So something about a website is here. And blackmail. Somebody could be getting blackmail because of their website or something that's on their website. Then we got living conditions and control issues. Control issues and rejection. So this could be individuals you rejected here, or somebody getting rejected. We got kids play together. Somebody who maybe y'all's kids play together. Excuses. Oh, kids play together. Y'all, how the hell my deck get mixed up like that, bro? Well, shit. Everything happens for a reason. So where's the one I'm looking for? I'm grabbing all the wrong shit. Well, it's still the right shit, but y'all know what I'm saying. I'm not grabbing what I intended to grab. I don't know if y'all may want to look into something about the thermonuclear smoke devil. I don't know why I didn't see that before. But anyway, kids play together. We got a chemical reaction. Some of you guys could could have experienced or could be experiencing a chemical reaction, or you could be very sensitive to things. So be mindful of that. Very sensitive. Something about something is coming, like something is eradicating that you could have been dealing with. Yeah, something that was induced, like it was man-made chemical reaction or something like that. You're healing from that. Somebody was longing to heal from that shit. You got the Six of Wands came out here, so something about you moving forward. You moving forward victoriously. Yeah, making sure you're not being lured into debt. We got lure and debt, or debts. We got something here about somebody that smells like cigarettes, and then we got do not disturb. So something about you not allowing these people to disturb your peace here. By overthinking, by what they do, or like them trying to disturb you. Somebody's pregnant, or somebody will be pregnant soon. We got a positive pregnancy test. And then we got something here too about negative and egotistic impressions. A nanny, or somebody who watches your kids, or somebody who babysits kids. Something about this person or the kids or their son having a negative or egotistic impressions, or it could be this nanny here. Or something about STDs. A pick-me. Something about you not investing in pick-me energies. Yeah, this is definitely like, I don't, what the heck injected? I keep getting uncles. Uncles keep coming out too. So something about some uncles here. These uncles. Something about these uncles being the talk of the town here. Or an uncle here. A multiplayer. Somebody who thought they was a player here, but they was a pick-me. Yeah, something about their seductive endeavors being exposed here, or them being the talk of the town. Yeah, we got downgrade. Yeah, so somebody is definitely having a baby here. So just be mindful that every name carries a frequency. So whenever you're looking through these baby names, just be very intentional. We got overnight here. Some hormonal imbalances healing overnight. All right, something about vitamin deficiency. So make sure you are stocking up on your herbs and stuff, learning about these things, or you search what it is that you need help with in the body. What do you need help with in the body, and what herbs are good for, and it'll pull it up for you if it come down to it. It's also recommended that y'all invest in an herbal book for yourself, like just to have it in paper form so that you are not absolutely reliant or codependent on technology. So yeah, get you a herb book. I think this one talks about trees. This one covers trees, mushrooms, seeds, leaves, stems, everything. Wood, bark, resin. How it teaches you how to make essential oils. How to use it for your garden to keep your plants healthy. So all that. It even teaches you what's considered hybrids. So it's very detailed. It shows you all kind of different ways to use these plants here. You see how they got the banana. Where's the banana? You got the banana here. So it shows you because, for example, the banana peel is good for your skin. That if you take the inside of a banana peel and just rub it on your skin, just rub it into your skin, let it sit for a while, and then wash it off or whatever. It's a good moisturizer, and it clears your skin up. Yeah, so these uncles here, something about some old heads. This could be these uncles. We got dead end, and we got paid off. So something about a dead end, but I'm hearing like a dead end, building, like a club. So you know when they call a club a dead end? Something about something happening at the dead end here. Or something about them paying somebody off at a dead end. We got overthinking reverse. Milking them for something. Then we got discreets. Discreets milking them for something. Rock bottom. So there's an uncle here who's hit rock bottom or will be. Can't Wayne with it by Kaya, and then emotional mission. Something about an emotional mission, like just not being successful, bro. What happened to my cards? Yeah, because we got access denied. Some type of emotional mission was denied here. This could be an uncle that has something to do with your inheritance. We got juicing. So something about juicing could be really good for you at this time. Then we got injected. In actuality, their minds are unidentified. We got award show. So this person thinking that they deserve awards or some shit like that for some type of instruction that they do, but no, the Most High said it's unidentified in my eyes. We got lure. So luring what? Hidden agenda launched against future generations. Attack on the children. Targeted sacrifices and harvesting rituals. We got fires, explosions, and bombs burning. Gases. New discoveries. On purpose. Promiscuous. Okay. And then we got closed permanently. So I don't know. They could have had a business or whatever that they had that was open, whatever they was using. It could be something blue. It could have been blue, painted blue. I really don't know. I really don't know. But it's closed permanently. There's gonna be more places, amusement parks, and even some schools. There's some places involving the youth or children that's going to be closed permanently because it's too much evidence of abuse or misuse or some shit like that. So we got, this person could be a store clerk. There's something here about a store clerk here, or you could be a store clerk. We got a replacement or rebound. There could be somebody pursuing you. They could be into sports or athletic. They could be a store clerk here. This person is trying to rebound you or replace you. Yeah, something about you could be back in town, or when you go back in town, like just something. Yeah, something about back in town. Somebody's back in town. Somebody that smokes cigarettes and smell like cigarettes. A warlock. This person is a warlock, so be mindful. I have recent the other day I was watching some videos, like it was just some true stories about like black girls, like, and just their stories like involving their lives and them losing their lives, like, and whatever, like people telling their story, right? And there was this one girl, I mean, like she was like quantum leaping, like she was so damn smart, like basically she was on her way to becoming a doctor, and this motherfucker went home, bruh. Wow, this makes sense. This Queen of Swords, this mature woman, and this Knave of Cups reversed here. Somebody who is emotionally imbalanced for sure. But anyway, she went back home, and she was hanging out with some friends, or maybe like some little boy she talked to, but he was younger than her. The boy was like 16 or some shit like that, and they got into they had a disagreement or whatever in the vehicle that they was in, and had a dispute. Like she was mad. Like you can tell she don't really be in this type of shit though. Like, anyway, the boy shot her. 16-year-old shot this beautiful, smart. I mean, this is somebody who was like skipping grades. That's how smart she was, and her whole life was just taken from her. Yeah, from going back, and spirit told me Lot's wife. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of who you entertain, who you allow grant access to whenever you do return home. Nobody is saying that you can't ever go home, but just be mindful of boundaries, maintaining your boundaries here. We got mommy and daddy fantasies. Korean, something about Korean parents here. Somebody can have Korean parents. Something about these Korean parents bribing their children or making these bribes here. This could be like this person could be a store clerk. We got something here about boats as well. So this could be the boats that's like being uncovered now that the waters are drying up. Yeah, so information coming out about the mob. Evidence coming out about the mob here. And then we got commercialized vehicles. Jamaica keeps wanting to come out, and it came out reversed the first time. So we got weakening. So something in Jamaica is weakening. Yeah, misleading graphs. And then we got in and out of the hospital. Detective. A detective is investigating why someone or some people, I don't know, some groups, why they're in and out of the hospital, or this detective could be in and out of the hospital here. There's something here about feet as well. And then we got leaked. So something being exposed, some information coming out here. And then we got favoritism, reduce. Reducing favoritism. It says, I want you to myself. Something about urine keeps coming out as well, so be mindful about that. Caves. I know people put urine in people's drinks or blood, like their period blood, their sperm, their semen, whatever the case may be. People do this in order to have some type of leverage or control over, like, a puppeteering over that person's spirit in some way. So superlatives and better off without you. Something about you being better off without these people here. And we got message. So that was the message. Somebody could have contemplated messaging you, but they didn't, or they didn't send it. You know, like when you start typing up a message in your iMessage but it don't go through. We got it's too late. And we also got easy. So somebody thinking that it'd be easy for them to like get back in, or I don't know. But it's too late. We got something about caves here that came out. You could have been a miracle baby, or something about a miracle baby. Yeah, say no more. That person, whoever that was about to hit you up, yeah. It's like, I don't know if they received something from spirit, or I don't know. But something made them like change their mind, like, nah, let me stay in my lane. Yeah, we got suspect or suspicious, or something about suspicious energy here. And forged documents. Zulu tribe. You could be a part of the Zulu tribe. I know one of my star brothers is. We got nail infection, so be mindful. Be mindful of where you go and get your nails done, ladies. Because I'm telling you, these chemicals is off the goddamn chain, bro. The fast life. So just be mindful. A lot of things was derived out of this fast living like type of mentality, or this movement. So a lot of stuff was not see, we got sores. As a result of this fast life, you know, the shit that was happening while all these things were being pushed out and approved, right? FDA got a lot to do with it. A lot of this shit, bro. They do. The point is, a lot of stuff wasn't properly investigated, or it wasn't properly tested, right? For example, with the blood, some of the blood that they received, the donations they received, has contaminants, like disease contaminants, HIV, and all type of bacteria and shit that they find in people's blood. Those donations sometimes, because the donation centers, or the blood, the blood plasma, the plasma businesses, right? The plasma labs and stuff like that, they have to test all the blood donations that they get, and they keep the files separated between paid donations and free donations. So yeah, be careful about that. We got do not disturb expertise. Do not disturb expertise. Miss Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Something about an artist. This got something to do with the Jackson family, like Michael Jackson, his mom, or I don't know. I saw a female. I saw Miss Jackson, and then I saw something about somebody being discarded here. Money dwindling. Their money is dwindling. Somebody that you know with that name, Jackson, their money is dwindling. Somebody who was living a fast life. Damn, I done lost that goddamn card. Oh well. We got toxic. Can't Help But Wait by Trey Songz. So that patience being tested, right? Everybody's patience is being tested here. Those who's on the good side, you know, the karmic energy, and those, you know, who got to deal with some shit so they can grow, right? Be corrected by the rod. So we got the preacher's kids here. So something about the preacher's kids, or you could have been like a church kid, or something about church kids, or something about you being able to derive, like, or you being appreciative of certain things that you did experience by having that type of lifestyle. You being able to take things from it that are truly of value. Or you could be having like be feeling nostalgic over those moments when we was in the age of Pisces, because that's what that was. Christianity was the age of Pisces. That's the age we was in before we moved into Aquarius. So we got Northwest life support. Nature preserves wildlife, animals, waterfalls, beaches, and forests. Something about an underground artist here. Underground artist competition is weakening. Competition is weakening for the underground artists. So something about underground artists becoming like the big dogs here, because we got training here. So something about you training, or all that, you know, trying to keep you undiscovered or whatever. It just gave you more time, like, for training. You got spoiler alert, so I just spoiled something for somebody. Spoiler alert. Or something about you spoiling these rappers or these artists, these fake artists or whatever, these artists who don't have substance. Something about you spoiling their whole parade here, or whatever they got going on, just through your craft, or you responsibly using yours. We got, there is something you need to release. So this could definitely be music here. And then we got pheromones. No breaks. No breaks. So somebody needs to release some type of music here. Yep. Somebody could be getting their vehicle repossessed here. Something about their brakes as well, or their brakes could be going out. Somebody could be getting their vehicle taken. Somebody who's always on the phone. We got turned away from evil. So this person could always be on the phone gossiping or some shit like that. Like, for nothing. Yeah, their money is dwindling, so this car is being repossessed. We got striking. So we keep getting a positive pregnancy. This person could be finding out that they're pregnant too. We got positive pregnancy tests. Cokehead. So this person, oh my God, y'all gonna find out that somebody do coke. Y'all gonna find out somebody do coke here. A step sibling, step brother, step something. Yeah, somebody mixed cocaine in their weed, so be careful. Somebody spiked their weed with cocaine. Because we got ganja. Please be careful about a step sibling. Don't smoke with them. This person could be afraid of the dark. Yeah, we got cut off. And we got visual. Something about a visual here. Y'all know a visual is like when somebody passes away and they set up like teddy bears and pictures, and, you know, to pay homage to that person. And then we got India. So something about a visual in India. A visual for Miss Jackson. A visual for someone from childhood. So keep an eye out for that. You could be receiving news about somebody you grew up with passing away. Some of you guys may be needing more grains and seeds in your diet. Fatty acids like chia and flax seeds. You can blend that in your smoothies. You can sprinkle that over your salads. You can add it to pretty much any goddamn thing. So something about a gun is here. So this could be how this person passes away. A gun, and who this visual was for. We got hello. This person could be reaching out to you in the spirit realm. We got gels reverse. Like GELS, like gelling something together. It came out reverse. And then we got tantric sex. And then we have absence reverse. So this could be about this dream I had. When somebody attempted to sleep with me and I stopped it. And I couldn't feel the sensation of what they were doing to me. Because I was being protected. So we got... We got something about unsolicited advice here. Searching for unsolicited advice. Cut off someone who's searching for I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say with that. We got seeing things. This person could be seeing things, or you could be seeing things out the corner of your eye here. This is a lot. This is because of these ancestors that's like revealing themselves. They all like being like showing themselves to you more because you're ready. You're not afraid. Because we got tombs. So this is definitely like star ancestors. Yeah, we got seeing things. There's something about a person here who lives in a trailer park. So we got too much profanity and not enough affirmation. Somebody who curse a whole lot, but they barely speak like... They don't really speak a whole lot of like affirmation type talk. Like they're not very empowering. So we got separation. So something about you separating from this person, probably, is what it is. Tombs keep coming out, bro. Somebody might pass away. Then we got massage therapy. So you may be needing massage therapy at this time to help free your body, your chakras, and certain energies here. So we got something about a toddler here. It came out reversed. Somebody could have lost their child, a toddler child here, and you may be needing to like engage in massage therapy here to help you with this energy. We got put on blast. Put on blast. Main objective, reduce. Their main objective was to reduce. Switcheroo by Migos. Lobby Runners, Pee Wee Longway. Yeah. So switcheroo. Yo, the fact that we got toddlers reversed, and I doubt if this is what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's some type of significance to it. And I already spoke on the story before. Y'all remember when I was talking about Solomon and one of his strategies for a judgment that he had to make regarding these two women and their children, right? With one of the mothers, her child died, and before the other mother woke up, she swapped her baby out with the baby that was alive. But when the mother woke up, she was able to, like, yeah, somebody was overdoing shit. Somebody was overdoing shit. Yeah. But anyway, the lady knew that it wasn't her child. But the lady that was supposed to be her friend, she was bullshitting. No, this is my child. No, it's not. Yeah. So they went to court about it. Or they, went to see Solomon. And he said, well, all right, then I'll just get a knife and sever the baby in half so y'all both can have a slice. Y'all can have a slice of the baby. And then that's how we'll settle it. And then the lady who the baby didn't really belong to, she was like, okay, that's fine. We can do that. She was being selfish, right? Because she lost hers out of negligence. She was being selfish. Because the baby died as a result of negligence. So this could be like, this could be that detail why I'm saying this. Somebody's child could have died because of negligence here. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard this. Any female that's gonna watch this, be careful with Kanakaline hair. Be careful with the Kanakaline braiding hair. And all I'm gonna tell you from here is do the research, baby. Cause I love my braids. Okay, I used to love my braids. Facts. I got braiders in my family, so yeah, that shit fucking with us too. They got chemicals and shit in there to go seek through our brain barriers. So be careful. Careful. Okay. Let's pull from the messy deck. That's like I said, messy dick. Yeah. Somebody got a messy dick. Somebody got a messy dick. I don't know why I keep hearing a tisket, a tasket, a guinea yellow basket. And yesterday I kept singing without that badge you a bitch and a half, nigga. Fuck the police. And I just kept hearing Bootsy say that shit over and over. The feds, fuck them. Narcotics, fuck them. We don't need you bitches on our streets. Say it with me. Fuck the police. Without that badge, you a bitch and a half, nigga. Without that ass, you a bitch and a half, bitch. Oh, baby, y'all leaking out. Without that ass, you a bitch and a half, ho. Her booty juice leaking out. Okay. Damn, this is how many cards I pulled in a day. This that reading you gotta come back to. I'ma watch some. Pause it and come back. This that reading you gotta come back to. This shit long as hell. I want to do some zodiac sign reads. But this shit is so goddamn juicy, bro. I'm gonna stop it though, because I've been out here too long. But I am gonna do another read. Yeah, because I got some other cards I want to use. Yeah, I'm just gonna do another reading. I'm gonna do another reading. Because I've been on here way too long. Well, this particular read too long. So I'm just starting another live. Because I know people see that shit say 3 hours, 4 hours. Fuck that shit. And I don't want nobody to do that to my read, because I really do care. And I'm doing this out of the love of my goddamn heart, bro. And because I truly believe, I know that God is leading me to give these messages, man. But I just know how the human psyche can operate sometimes. Like, oh, I gotta stay away from that. What is that? Why is this shit so long? The fuck? We got Envy by Nicki Minaj is here, closing out. Men who played over you on purpose envies you, or envies your partner. Envies your life. Your life. Your life. Wish I could kiss you again. No, nigga, no. Nigga, no. Cause you was doing our magic sorcery. Using your magic stick. Wrong for revenge. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. Nigga, no. The blame game. Clout chasing. But playing the blame game to avoid accountability. Ain't got time for you, cause you a goddamn hillbilly bitch. Hillbilly bitch. You a hillbilly bitch. Oh, hillbilly bitch. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.